Hey, True Believers England team here. Saturday night, time for an auction that I put together at the very last minute. So I hope you guys find something you'll like. Uh, got some good books, got some big dogs tonight in hopes to set some things straight. But let's see how it goes. And as for now, here you are. Hello to Austin, the only person I see in the chat just yet. Alrighty, let me get these. First, we're starting off with the $1 book, so let me put that up. Let me put the, if you do win something, here's how you pay. PayPal address is mediumadmin1@gmail.com. Shipping 1 to 18 books goes $10 priority padded envelope, 19 to 50 regular size comics, $18 priority box, 51 and up, 23 for a short box. Alrighty, and with that, let's get this thing going. And hello, yeah, big dogs. The first appearance of the Creature Commandos and Unknown Soldier. Alrighty, so we've got Luke Cage number 1 at A. We've got Larfleeze number 7 at B. Alrighty, and give me just a second there. Green just jumped in. Hello.
Is Jay here yet?
Say again?
Is Jay here yet?
No, just you and I for now. Let me see if I can't move that. So it's a little bit. Alrighty, and let's see where would I start? Larfleeze number 7 is B, C, and D are Legends of the Shield issue number 10 and 9 because I put them backwards. And E is New Warriors annual number 2, and then on the bottom row at F we have New Warriors 12, then 13. Number 32, 73, and 74. Bidding begins when I get the go for lot 1. All righty, go for lot 1. Hello to Jackson Raykirk. Howdy to Black Spiders. Okay. So how was your day? How's your sports ball going?
Give me 1 minute. I got tired of waiting, so I ate, and I'm just finishing up.
No worries. All right. Yeah, I did start a little bit late. I got the auction late, as a matter of fact. I finally finished buying the auction for tonight at 6 o'clock. The books that I had ordered haven't come in. They'll be in next week, I think. At least that's what they tell me. But it doesn't matter because if everything goes well here, I'm going to a comic book show tomorrow and picking up what I hope would be 2, maybe 3 auctions. So there you go. So because of that, also, I'm offering the deal I offered last week. If you get $100 prepaid credit, I'm going to give you $150 instead of $125. Of course, the free shipping goes with it, and promise that everything will be going right back into the auction. All righty. Looks like Salt Lake City has a bit more police officers on patrol today. Oh, okay. So that happened then, huh? All righty. I decided to take a chance on some 1980s independence today. I hope you guys find something interesting. Mars Attacks, Warp, Crossroads, The Badger. Alrighty. And Black Spiders, I didn't have a chance to do today what you asked. I will check it out tomorrow or the next. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's the comic book show. If I say tomorrow, I'll just be fibbing, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to probably come back to the comic book from the comic book show tomorrow way tired. All right. But Black Spider says F and G, the New Warriors issue number 12 and 13 at $1 each. All righty. You know what? I want to. Well, go ahead, please.
Yes, to answer your question from before, I don't really have any dogs in the fight today, but it's been a great sports day. And I had Jay lined up. I don't know if he, gave up and went on to do Jay things, but yeah, if he shows up, we will definitely be talking some sports ball.
Well, that's good. Like I said, I just appreciate any conversation that's going on when I've got stuff to write down, even if it's sports ball. For a little bit there, a couple of times anyway, I titled the auctions "Comic Books and Sports Ball Talk" because you guys were doing that.
Do you know who Mark Sanchez is?
I do not.
Okay, if I say butt fumble, do you at least know that?
Yep, I do know that.
All right. Well, apparently in Indianapolis last night, he was in town to call the Colts game tomorrow, and he got stabbed. Rushed to the hospital, critical condition. Everybody, oh my God, I hope he's okay. Oh, this is terrible. Blah, blah. Turns out he got into a dispute with a 69-year-old DoorDash driver, started threatening him and got physical with him. The DoorDash driver pulls out pepper spray, uses it on him. That doesn't work. So he gets out his knife and stabs him. And the cops came and arrested Sanchez today while he was in the hospital. So he's done.
You know what? You would think the butt fumble would have ended his career, but he was looking for something else, I guess.
Well, you just parroted about 1,000 tweets today. Because I said he's not having a good day on social media. Boy, did that
I'm pretty sure.
Boy, did that ship turn around and head right back into port.
All right, and let's see. We've got Tony saying $1 on C, The Legends of the Shield, number 10. Now, number 9 is right next to it. There you go.
Fucking Dodgers are going to win tonight. Unbelievable.
Now, I do have to say I didn't have time to really go over things today, so there's going to be lots that still have stickers on the comics and everything. I blacked them out. It's the stickers. It's not on the comic. So just give you a heads up on that. Because that will be a thing. All righty. Oh, Tony says both shields. All righty. There you go. And Tony Hayes. So we have 4 out of the 10 with bids on it. We've got the New Warriors number 12 and 13 and the Legends of the Shield. No love for the other New Warriors on the bottom row or Larfleeze or Luke Cage number 1. I do think it's kind of funny that there are people out there that do not like Power Man Luke Cage. And they prefer street guy Luke Cage. This crowd, Power Man. Except for, of course, Zach.
Yeah, I don't know why that I thought that the team that has about $1.8 billion in contracts wouldn't win this game.
Really? Moneyball didn't work this time.
No, that I was being sarcastic.
Oh, wait, no, Moneyball was
trying to do more with less. But the Phillies had Ohtani on the ropes. Schwarber was up with 2 on, up 3 already.
Yeah,
Ohtani struck him out, and
much Moneyball. Yeah,
Dodgers scored 5 unanswered. They got a guy who is so bad during the regular season, he barely plays, but he hits about 450 in the postseason. Never seen anything like it in all the years I've been watching baseball. It's like they don't even bother using him until the postseason. They beat up the Reds for 2 nights, and they ate a 2-run double to get the scoring started tonight.
That is kind of weird.
And the guy that they were gonna move on from, because they've got a guy in the pipeline ready to take over, they decided to keep him for another year. He just hit a 3-run homer. So it's not even any of the top 3 guys in the order that are making over $1 billion between them. They're not the ones that beat him. That's how, I don't know how you beat a team with that much money. I mean, they've got, the guy they're putting in middle relief is a guy they signed for $140 million.
Wow. I didn't know baseball players were worth that much.
Well, the guy making $140 million is probably the 8th or 9th highest paid Dodger. They've got Ohtani making 700, 2 or 3 guys making over 300 million, bunch of guys making close to 200 million. I mean, it's insane.
No kidding. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty. Let's see. I've got the 1 minute warning going on, and boom, it is done. Wow, you can hear that? You heard that? Even though it's in my headphones, little man? There's some good ears. The alarm went off telling me the 1 minute warning is over, and little man here just kind of stretched out and looked around for the danger. There you go. All righty. Well, there's only 4 books this lot that got any love. So let me get those. And there you go. Holy, I haven't heard that ringtone notification. Wait, what? Oh, I guess it was your phone or something. All righty. There we go. And it was the Shield for Tony Hayes, and the New Weirds 12 and 13. Yep. Alrighty then, let's get the others. Alrighty, kids. What else going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and well, that don't make sense. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, huh. That's something. All right. Well, we have. Do I even have these in order? Okay. Next up, we have Blue Devil, issue number 26. And here is Blue Devil, issue number 27. And Blue Devil, issue number 28, 29, 30, which is the special double-sized issue. There you go. And then we have the Black Hood, issue number 5 from Impact Comics. These are great books, in my opinion. And we have issue number 6. And American Flag Special, issue number 1. Well, it's a one-shot, what you can do. And then you got Free Comic Book Day Blackguard. I guess it's a manga of some sorts. And I will be right back. I'm going to get something to fill up that empty spot. But let me go for lot 2. Go for lot 2. All righty. I'll be right back. Oof. Boy, don't act like I'm going anywhere. Alrighty, here's Aquaman number 1.
See where Jim said he'd take the new Warriors that didn't sell.
And we're back. How are things going? Greetings, Sir Knight. We've got a knight.
Did you see Jim Thorson just up there say take the Warriors?
In the house. Hello, hello. Hello?
Yeah, I guess you can't hear me anymore. This is a pip.
Okay, am I back?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right.
All right.
Jim said he'd take the
Warriors that did not sell. All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's a pretty successful lot. Only 2 didn't get sold then. All right. Let me make some sheets for everybody. And we get one on F and G, the Black Hood. You know what? Them's good eats right there, Tony. But read them. Don't actually eat them. I don't mean they're good for eating, literally. All right. And we got Black Hood number 5 and Black Hood number 6 for Tony Hayes. Where would you go on this board? I know it's a $1 book lot, but what the heck? Let's play the games.
Blue Devils.
Blue Devil is a hell of a lot of fun. And that is a lot of great books for $5 to get the entire run. Yeah, I think that's the first, and then the Black Hood, and then the Aquaman for me.
Holy shit!
Well, I like Aquaman. What you gonna do?
Yeah, see, Austin got an X-Men 131 for $15, and it says low grade, but still
nice. That's one of those. That's one of those auctions you hope to find, like the person that doesn't realize they had it ending at 4 o'clock in the morning and doesn't care that it was like $5.
Yeah, well, low grade.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it in that neighborhood in low grade because 129 and 130 that are like $400 books. 131 is about 100. So, but low grade, I could see. Yeah, still, I said, conditions never been a problem for me.
Yeah. The flea market I went to, there's somebody that has a whole bunch of 10-cent Dell Looney Tunes, but they've got them for $5, and I was like, well, usually they're 8 to 10. I don't know if I'm going to open them, and it's going to be an $8 book where the profit's only $3, but they were legitimate Golden Age, so.
Yeah,
I don't know. By the way, we have a legitimate Golden Age today. Go ahead, please.
No, the perspective. Yeah, good job, Nikki, you piece of crap. With those same Dells 20 years ago, you could get $20 and $30 for them. Now that guy we both shop from at shows in the area, he has a bunch that he sells for $3. The guy, half off, you pay cash. It's amazing because I said the fan base for that is almost all dead, figuratively and literally.
And our group. Piece. So hey, don't tell them how the bread is made. Come on, man.
Don't go. Don't be.
Well, my thinking is if it's mid, what's up?
No, I was gonna say.
God damn it! This fucking computer.
This is fun. I say, $5. If you're buying it for yourself, is great on those.
Yeah.
I think we might be dealing with the 8-second delay again.
Are we now?
I tried to tell you about the dealie. What are you even?
Okay,
are you reading chat
so-
even? What dealie?
Not right now. I'm writing comics down. I'm writing the books down.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely working on delay.
Yeah, what
Oh,
dealing are you
delay.
dealing with there, Tony Hayes?
Okay, delay. All right.
Oh.
Now.
Delay. Okay. I'm running. I know. I hate this computer for what we tried to do. All right. Can you hear me, Eric?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. It's a low grade, but I actually have a 1946 Lil Abner.
Wow.
I thought that was kind of cool to be able to get. All right. So, alrighty. Let me see what we got here. I'm trying not to open a lot of pages. I'm trying to close up everything. And I guess I should be getting rid of a bunch of files. I think I made up my mind. Okay, and are you there, sir?
Yes.
All righty. Ask me a question, and then let's find out how far behind you I am.
Okay, tell me when you hear the end of this sentence, which is the word sentence.
Now.
That's only about 2 seconds.
Okay, cool. That's not too terribly bad. All right. Yeah, I was very excited. I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a legitimate. I'm very happy whenever I can get real golden age and such like that, especially things that we don't normally get Little Abner books. I know it's got problems, but still. Portable, excuse me. I'm sorry, I forgot the language. Forgot the language of the locals. Yeah. All right, let's get the 1 minute warning. There we go. Zoinks. No love for the Blue Devils. No love for the American flag, the Blackguard, or the Aquaman. Just Tony Hayes with the Black Hoods. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's go 4 for 5. 5 for 4 on those Blue Devils. If anybody wants to give them a shot, we're telling you, they are some fun books. Have yourself a blast reading some good comics. Some old 1980s DC.
That's a really depressing way to put that.
What?
Really old 80s.
I know, right? Yeah, that is the state of the world we live in. Can you believe that? 80s or 40 freaking years ago.
I know. I found that MTV Class of 83 2 CD set that I talk about.
Yeah.
I dug that out and played it last week when I was babysitting the store. And I was 21 years old. Everything ahead of me. It's now 42 freaking years later. Man, that's hard to believe.
Well, I have a daughter who's 30. That's the big reminder right there. My youngest daughter is 28 and about to marry Dom. That is a joke I will not let go of. She's 20, not off. No. She's She's gonna. Well, you know what? Dom was 22 years old until last year.
And Ashley's gonna be 31.
She's gonna be 31 in December. Gail's correcting me on this, and it's not making me happy. Wow, they're up there now, which means I'm up there now.
So now there's a Springsteen biopic coming out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I said, love his music, hate the shill that he's become, but it looks kind of good. Because I was actually around for some of that. Like the Dylan, I was a little bit young. And when he plugged in the amp, I think I was 3. So that's.
Bruce Springsteen, I was a little young. I mean, for me, it was Born in the USA. That's my introduction to Bruce Springsteen. I probably heard one of his songs before, but when, like the parents kind of play it for the kids, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 28, 29, and 30. Tony has $4 on the Blue Devil. All righty, let me get these down and we'll get the next round up.
I mean, people forgot how big he was, but when Born to Run came out, he was on the cover of Time and Newsweek in the same week. I mean, you pretty much major political figures have to be assassinated to do that.
All right, Tony Hayes has the Blue Devil books, and Black Hood goes to Tony Hayes as well. And let's see, the other 3 go to the reject box. All right, not too shabby. I mean, right now we only have 5 in the rejects. And hello to Jay Lucian.
Good evening.
Sports.
Hello.
Sports ball. And I might pick up a comic.
Alrighty.
Yeah. James Franklin's supposed to be here.
Well, we got some good books.
We said, we
I found
winners here.
This book was supposed to be in the last slot. Tony Hayes, you get a free Blue Devil, another free Blue Devil. I'm just gonna throw it in with you. The stuff you got here. Alrighty. Next up, we have Legion 90, issue number 13. And that's the Empress, Emerald Empress's Eye. We have Legion 90, issue number 20. And we have Legion 91, issue number 23.
No, we don't.
Which, by the way, that's the same series. It's just every year they went up. Next up, we have Nightbreed, issue number 3. Sorry, issue number 11. I totally read that wrong. And we have the Free Comic Book Day Bloodshot when the movie came out. So it's got, what's his name's face? Batwoman, issue number 1 from the New 52. Good book, guys. Justice Machine, issue number 23. Here is Freaks, issue number 6 from the Ultraverse. And we have Freaks, issue number 7 from the Ultraverse. And finally, we have Supergirl, issue number 54. Alrighty, bidding begins at $1 each. As soon as I get that go for lot number 3. Alrighty, go.
Yeah, Jay, it's a nice luxury to have.
What's that?
When your bullpen has a higher payroll than about 15 teams in baseball, but they're so bad that you don't want to use them, so you just use your $140 million free agent starter as a reliever.
Well, he's a good pitcher too, though.
I know. That's my point. I said, but the Dodgers went out and signed like 6 teams closers, and they were all dreadful. So now they've made Sasaki the closer, and Glass now, I guess, the middle relief guy. I said, it's just, how do you beat that much talent? Especially when you have a guy that sucks all year like Kike Hernandez. And
did Philly win that series today?
What's that?
Yeah, is Philly up in that series?
Oh no, they were up 3-0 all day. Now Dodgers are up 5-3.
Well, who's winning? Is it game 1?
Game 1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if LA wins this one, it's pretty much over.
What can you tell me about the Rangers' new manager? Is he somebody I should be excited about?
Skip Schumacher.
Yeah.
I would say yes, because he was manager of the year in Miami and then got fired, which is nothing new for them because they're so poorly run.
Right.
They actually had a woman running the team who was there on merit, and they still old boyed her out of there.
Oh, boy. Well, good for us, man.
Yeah, I think you'll be happy with Schumacher. He was in one of the guys that was in line to get the Cincinnati job before they got Francona. Long term, probably wish they'd gone Schumacher, but unfortunately, the fan base was not going to accept anything but a proven guy, veteran, kind of like when it was Dusty or Bust 15 years ago. But yeah, Schumacher knows what he's doing.
Good. Well, can I tell you what? Chris Young isn't taking second place. He wants championship runs every year, and Rangers haven't had a GM like that before, so it's pretty cool.
Well, and I don't think Bochy had a choice in the mutual parting either.
Me and my dad think he actually did because he's still a part of the organization.
Oh, but that's what they do now. Snitker is going to be an advisor, but because someone was talking about people that still like veterans that still want to manage, and he was listed.
I do have to butt in sometime here, guys, and say stuff like Black Spiders has Nightbreed number 11 at $1. All right, that's the only book so far with any love here. That was a couple of minutes ago, so I'm going to be getting the 1 minute warning up. No love for the Legion or the Freaks. I gotta tell you, I would send people over to Batwoman.
Who's the writer on that Supergirl book, real quick?
The writer on the Supergirl is it looks like Gates.
Okay. Yeah. Donnie Cates?
No,
Gates
like
with a
Sterling
G.
Gates or something like
Gates.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe you interrupted us for that.
Well, I do have to announce bits. Thank you very much, dude. All right.
Man, how about Vink's Brewers? Good Lord, they're playing good.
Well, Nico Horner, should say Nico Horner. No, that's it. Opened the floodgates with an error, and it just snowballed.
Man, I bet Venkman doesn't even remember that the Brewers used to be an American League team.
Oh, that's the sense. It's annoying as hell that someone who couldn't care less gets to have this run. And I live and die this shit every year.
With two teams who break your heart every year.
Well, no, I said, the Red Sox, like I said, they had a shot in game 2. They didn't get it. And, when a guy goes out and does what Schlittler did in game 3, you just tip your hat and say, we'll see you next year. Because that was top 5 all-time postseason performance. I mean, that was Bob Gibson territory.
Wow.
No runs, no walks, 12 strikeouts, 8 innings. Boston couldn't touch him.
Whoa.
But,
why did they pull him after 8? Just to be on the safe side?
No, it's modern baseball.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, analytics.
Yeah, well, and he might have thrown over 100 pitches by then, and you're up 4. And, speaking of teams that paid for a bullpen, I mean, the Yankees have about $80 million worth of relievers.
Did you say it was just a no-hitter, or was it a perfect game?
No, it was neither, but it was like they had like 2 hits. But
still. Okay. Okay. I thought okay. That makes complete sense then. Okay. I was thinking it was a no, or a perfect game. I'm like, why did they? I mean, I guess I still would have had to pull them for the playoffs. But
if you'd have told me when you were a game under 500 and traded Devers that they would finish 16 over and in the playoffs, I'd have said you were nuts. So I, would have liked to have still been playing, but in the Reds, I said nobody deserved that 6th spot.
But they're in it.
Well, and they biggest postseason underdog in history and played like it. Yeah, I said if you're a Cincinnati sports fan, you got the Monday night drubbing, the 2 playoff annihilations, and the Bengals play the Lions tomorrow. So,
well, we'll be taking live calls here on the Breen and Jay Sports Hour, brought to you by 103.5 KTVT.
but those mighty UC Bearcats took down a top 15 opponent today.
And I tell you what, Iowa State over the last couple of years comes back. They usually win that. So it's pretty impressive that Cincinnati kept their composure.
31-7 is hard to come back from on the road.
But they did, though.
they got close enough. They made it uncomfortable, but yeah, they never got close. I think that surprised me was when they kicked the extra point to stay down 9.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Jerry Jones' worst nightmares for that Big 12 title came to be Cincinnati and Texas Tech, and it might be. So.
That would be funny.
Well, the Red Raider fans will help fill it. Cincinnati, do they travel well?
Oh God, no.
I didn't think so, but they're pretty. They're a good home crowd. They always seem to sell it.
Yeah, but like I said, the around town, about 6 weeks ago was, well, the Red season's over. Let's get Satterfield fired, and he's not taking the bait because they've overachieved. They close loss to Nebraska, and they've won every other game. So that's.
Did Nebraska on against Michigan State today?
I don't know.
It was Michigan State got the ball back with like under 2 minutes to go, down by 3. I didn't watch it, so I need to check on that.
But I truly believe if Cincinnati played Nebraska again, they would beat them.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that.
Because I don't think UC knew they could play well, because the last couple of years have been terrible.
Yes, Michigan State. Nebraska's 4-1, so that helps Cincy out right there.
Yeah.
Man, this is Nebraska's best start in their Big Ten era. It has to be. They're usually about 1-4 right now.
Yeah. What happened to them? I mean, I know what happened to them, but
that's just a tough place to recruit you. But Texas didn't do them any favors by probably pushing for that OU game to not be every year anymore. That hurt Nebraska big time.
Well, I think honestly, Oklahoma went through some lean years. In the modern sports, where the players, the SEC ascension of the 21st century has really hurt a lot of, hurt the Big Ten, hurt the Big 12, and NIL has started to even it out again.
Right. Well, it definitely hurt the Big 12 worse than the Big 10. But.
Okay, well, yeah, anybody worth a damn in the Big 12 went to the SEC.
But see, here's the whole thing. This is how stupid Texas is. If Texas would have gone to ESPN, when ESPN went to them about that network, they would have said, no, what we need to do is get all the other teams in the conference together and make this the Big 12 network, that conference would still be around right now, in my opinion. I'm glad Texas is who they are and did what they did, because I like the SEC better, but I think that would have kept the conference together.
Well, the SEC is about to go bye-bye anyway. And the Big Ten, I think they're going to put together a super conference.
Oh, a league. They're going to make a league is what they're going to do.
Yeah, and then but the basketball teams will be able to stay in their respective conferences, but like the 30 best teams are going to basically break off and become like a super league.
I'm okay with that, to tell you the truth.
As long as it doesn't interfere with basketball, because I miss the old rivalries.
Right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, E.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to shut this one down. It is, I believe we had Nightbreed for Black Spiders. Everything else, it's the reject box. All right. Okay.
And we spent the whole time you were gone touting these books.
Oh, I could hear you. I knew what you were. I heard you guys, but you guys couldn't tell.
Don't believe your lying ears.
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, that was the anti of the last two. More books hit the that's okay. I think. Once again, I do apologize. Time to God damn it! I didn't have time to go out and buy backing boards and such and take tags. Here's Badger issue number 13, and here is Badger issue number 14. We have Badger issue number 17. Next up is Badger issue number 22. And we have Badger issue number 24. There you go. And for the bottom row, we've got Badger number 26. Badger. Is that me or is that Jay?
No, that's that squeaking sound. That's not.
No. The squeaking sound's my bird. I'm talking about sounds like the highway. But here's Badger 27.
Oh, that's my.
And we have 28. And we have issue number 31 and issue number 41. Bidding begins at $1 each. Let me get the go for lot number 5, I think this is. No, 4. This is go for lot 4.
Fuck.
Go for, well, it comes after 3. All right, here we go
Bases
again.
loaded. Got nothing.
And
did you do the
talk about how awesome Badger is?
All right. Okay. The last one there, that's part of the Russian Order of Transvestite Nuns. And that's
All
Jay.
right.
You have chosen wisely.
Thank you, sir.
This. I guess. The pinky extended Merlot drinking me has to go. Badger is my favorite of the Baron books, but for sheer fun, Badger just blows it away.
And he's a schizophrenic, right?
Yes. Actually, one of his split personalities is a gay dude, pinky extended Merlot drinking.
Oh.
One of his personalities is a 5-year-old girl. But his main personality is Norbert Sykes.
That's who he really is.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, this and Mike Barron is just, he's not right. In the best way possible. I mean, the man is just always, I shudder to think how many voices he hears in his head on any given day.
Well, I mean, he writes these mystery novels, and he writes something like Badger. I mean, he's all over the place, and it's all good stuff.
Oh, he's got an incredible imagination. And I said, I think now Nexus, I think, is far more imaginative than Badger, but Badger's is sneaky complex also. I mean, but I mean, maybe complex not the right word, but I said I
multifaceted.
I mean, I've had the complete set twice. I actually ordered the run off of eBay the second time around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't want to have to spend time looking for them. So someone put the lot up, and I jumped on it.
Nice. How was the condition?
Oh, they're fine. I mean, first books don't have any value, so they were fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I collect a lot. First did so much good stuff.
Yeah, I said I know you're a Valiant guy,
best.
but I said, for me, First is my indie drug of choice.
Oh, I love them too. I've collected quite a bit. I got a bunch of American flags from here, Badger, all sorts of stuff.
And Sable.
Yeah, Sable's awesome.
If Dixon had done Airboy for First, it would have had pretty much all my favorites under the same umbrella.
I just picked up the one about
Speaking of Airboy.
Supermodel Spy. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just hinting of things to come.
Whisper.
Speaking of
I just picked up a
Airboy.
couple.
Every time
I've had a few of those in the auction.
Every time my cat comes to see me now, she steps on my Whisper number 15. That I have on under my table because I just read 14. I was getting ready to read 15, and luckily Cats don't weigh
righty,
much.
Jay Lucian. Jay Lucian has the lot. Let me get these down. We'll get the next round. Okay. Yeah, Whisper and Badger are two what I call the evergreens. I don't think one time I sat on Badger for more than 2 weeks. Generally, all the time. 1, 2. Alrighty, let me pop up that $2 banner here. Alrighty, $2. Come on. Shit, I'm gonna blank out here again, aren't I?
Oh, dummy.
My controls aren't working, so.
More tough sledding for Florida State.
Miami's still blowing them out.
Yeah, 14-3.
Oh,
there's no sledding in Florida State.
That's why it's so tough.
So, E, why did you go to downtown last night and get in a fight with Mark Sanchez? I just assumed that was you, right? But
Well, you know, he could pass for 69.
I did it because it was a Sunday.
okay.
Fuck you. All righty. Here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. We have Hawk World, number 1. And Hawkman, issue number 8, with Hawkman and Adam. I have loved this cover since first saw it. That is a great cover. Malibu Comics Arrow, number 1. And then we have Ed Brubaker's Catwoman, issue number 9. And we have issue number 15. There we go. Next up, we have the Unknown Soldier, issue number 257. All right. And here we have Team America, issue number 3. And we have Team America, issue number 4. Team America, issue number 5. And Team America, issue number 6. Bidding begins at $2 each as soon as I get that go for lot number 5. All righty. Go for lot 5. I've got a what?
A unicorn in this lot.
All right. Well, you know what? Before we get to that, may I welcome Dominic to the stage. Hello, sir.
Evening, everyone.
Hello. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing well. I just got done taking care of a few errands today.
And so you came here to take care of an errand tonight.
Go one.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 on B from Jay, and that is the Hawkman Adam. All righty.
Is that the special one, Bryn? Probably not. It's the Unknown Soldier, isn't it?
All right. Dominic, you just jumped on. Where do you go on this board? What appeals first to you?
Let's see. It's a toss-up between Unknown Soldier and Team America.
Interesting.
All righty. Well, it is where Tony Hayes goes first. GHINJ, he is saying. So, how about you, Eric?
If you took the Arrow from the top row and substituted that with the Unknown Soldier, I would say never in all the auctions I've done has the choice been so clear as to which row to go. So that was a long-winded answer for the Hawks and the Cats.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that Hawkman is a great run. It's the Jeff Johns run. Team America. I have Team America is the book I've never read. I want to read the most.
It's a fun read.
But
America.
I actually have never read. I know, right? You want to put in that world police part.
I think they were in a couple of issues of Captain America. I think that's the only the only Team America I've ever read. But
Yeah, I remember that.
There aren't too many 80s series that I didn't have in my collection, but this was one of them.
All right. Well, Jim says $2 on the Unknown Soldier. So right now, Hawkman and the Unknown Soldiers are taken, as well as Team America from Tony Hayes.
Well, congratulations, Dominic. I hear you and Rhaegar are getting married. That's between y'all.
I'm sorry. Are you cheating on my daughter? Ooh, he went silent. I think there's a little guilty feeling here.
Wait, who are you talking to?
You.
What?
You
No.
said, no, you're not cheating on my daughter?
Yes, I'm not.
Okay,
It's not cheating if it's Rhaegar. Rhaegar doesn't count as cheating, okay?
Wait,
different.
what? How do we?
It's Rhaegar posted in the comments section, Dominic, soon to be married, and I caught it first glance. It sounded like I'm soon to be married to Dominic, so I made a little joke.
Dominic soon to be married to my daughter.
Yeah, can't imagine why Dom hesitates to show up.
Wait, is Dom the new Zach? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No. That's a joke I've been telling for a while that Dom's going to end up marrying my daughter. It's and you know what?
What happened to New
That'd be kind of cool.
Guy?
No, that's my older daughter. I'm I'm hooking up with my younger daughter. Yeah, they're the same age. Yeah. They're the same age. They're both artists. They are both. I wouldn't say quiet, but calm and knowledgeable. There's a lot there in common. So.
Well, how do you really
marry my daughter?
Well, I was. Well, I'm more of a social butterfly than her.
Well,
probably so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. It is just the way, but that's cool. I know firsthand that people who talk a lot can get along with people who do not talk so much.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of fits. Gail is not a conversationalist.
Yeah, well, you're the opposite.
Yeah, absolutely. For the most part, I am. Gail doesn't like when I get off off of a show. I will not say a word for like maybe half an hour to an hour. And she's like, "What? You can talk to them, but you can't talk to us." I talked. I'm now, I need the downtime for a bit, and that's the weird thing.
Process.
It's true. It's just like any other job.
Yeah.
When you come home, you just kind of want to put on the boob tube and veg out for a little bit.
Take a break. Yeah, I'm surprised after all these years, Team America has yet to be reprinted as an omnibuy. Well,
you
this case,
are
an
an
omnibus.
encyclopedia. You are an encyclopedia of books that do not have an omnibus yet. There is a video in that. I honestly think there's a legitimate video in pointing out, okay, this is what you're missing, and this is what 10 greatest titles that have yet to receive an omnibus.
Honestly, yes, that's a good idea. You should run with that. That would be an awesome one to watch.
I mean, heck, that can belong to one for either titles from Marvel, DC, or even the independents.
Well, there aren't enough Team Americas to make an omnibus.
Yeah, there would be just a trade paperback.
What is it next month that Warlord gets taken off that list? His omnibus is coming out. The big Warlord omnibus from DC.
Wait, seriously?
So I think, if that's the case, I think you should pick up Warlord comics as soon as you see them.
I still do, yeah. Oh, you got some coming tonight? Ooh.
What? I mean, I wasn't saying that, but now that you mention it.
Yeah, actually, now that Erica brought it up, yeah, I mean, considering the length of Team America, it fit more as a trade paperback that collects the entire series instead of an omnibus.
Kind of like the Devil Dinosaur that I have.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Still a trade, but
we'll say a title that eventually did receive an omnibus is Mutant X, which acts as a continuation of X Factor Volume 1, with Alex being transported to a different Earth within the Marvel multiverse. No relation to the TV show with the same name. Just want to lay it out.
Really, I thought it was. I actually thought it was. I never read it.
Well, granted, like a comic book series based on the TV series was made, but again, unrelated to Marvel Comics' Mutant X.
Alrighty. Well, let me get the stop here, and I will get these down. We'll move on to the next $2 lot. Get the stop. Okay, and
Other than that, I'm still doing my early Christmas shopping.
What'd you get?
Oh, cool.
I can't say
Oh,
anything.
that's true.
That'll spoil the surprise. No, that'll spoil the surprise.
Oh, it's the Warlord Omnibus. That's what you got me. Thanks, man.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You know, we hear more fireworks / gunshots than we actually heard in Orlando. And we lived like 2 streets down from Gangville. The neighborhood we were right next to was literally called Crime Hills.
Crime Hills?
That's fireworks. That's not how gunshots sound.
Tying runs on. Well, I'm sorry, the tying runs at the plate. My bad.
Yeah. Anyway, let me get these down and
wait.
Steve, there is no love for the Hawkman or the Hawk World, the Arrow, and the Catwoman. All right.
Wow.
I know, right? That's Brubaker Catwoman, but Jay has the Hawkman number 8. Jim has the Unknown Soldier number 257, and Tony Hayes has the Team Americas.
Well, good choice.
There we go. Yep. So okay, yeah, that's still we're getting more not bids, and that's always a good thing. I'm trying to make up some money for auctions. We're going to the comic book show tomorrow.
Oh, what show?
We're trying to do that. Oh my gosh, I do have a number, but it's it's just a local.
Okay.
It happens once every 2 or 3 months, and it is with me and Eric. We go to the same thing. It's just there's one in his town, and even though it's small,
it's no frills. It's just dealers. It's not. There are no guests, and thank you for nothing, Philadelphia. You. Ugh.
Yeah, that's one of the better things about it is that it's small, but it's all comic book dealers.
So rows of long boxes.
All right.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I would actually keep my eyes and ears open, my friend.
So here we go. We have.
You were saying?
Okay, get your phone. I want to call. Let's call 911. I don't know.
Oh, that was a gun. Yeah, that was a gunfire.
I'm not seeing any flashes. I'm not seeing anything. There's somebody firing off. And if he's firing off into the air, yeah. Pick up the phone. If you don't want to call, I'll call. Okay, bring it over.
Yeah, we all heard that on this end. That was a loud one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's being taken. Well, that's being taken care of.
Put the camera where the action is here.
Well, while that's been taken care of, has anyone read the new issue of Rook Exodus?
No, I'd like to go pick it up. Is it good?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Figure
Even
it
though
would
like
be.
it took a year hiatus, Johnson was able to pick up the momentum. Yeah, Ghost Machine has been producing
I'm
quality
sorry, I don't
books.
know if this counts.
Yeah, totally.
I have a. We're hearing what sounds like gunshots outside our house. It could be fireworks, but it sounds like I'm not seeing sparks. I'm not seeing any kind of flame or anything, and it sounds like it is in the street right by our house here. And we're at 14. We're at 1401 West 14th Street. And was wondering if you guys could send a drive-by or something like that, check it out. Yeah. Yeah, actually it did. But then the booming it actually happened still. With the first time we heard it, it's the booming came out. Like I said, it might be fireworks, but it sounds like I'm not seeing any flashes or anything. And then I heard some tires squeal, and then I heard it twice more. So 3 so far. And once again, that's why I'm hoping you guys could do a drive-by. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm actually at my computer with my windows open. I didn't see any of it, and I'm looking out my window where it sounds like it's coming from. Like I said, I'm not seeing any fireworks, not seeing anything, any brightness coming up from a light from it or anything. So, yeah, but it's not inside the house; it's outside the house. Right? Yes. My name is Aaron. I think so. I don't know. This is my wife's phone. No, if it's okay. I'm actually working right now. I'm at my job. Yeah. All righty. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Okie dokie. They're gonna do a
Now let's see how
drive-by.
long it takes. Let's see how long it takes them to get there.
Let's recap. Yeah, I think I heard gunshots. Can you come do a drive-by?
Well, it's to check on. Shut up.
Yeah, who did you call the Crips?
Good.
Bloods are out there firing guns on you.
Friendship.
Right now.
Well, hopefully, I'm sure that'll be taken care of. What I was saying earlier about Jeff Johnson's Ghost Machine, like they're still producing a lot of quality stuff. No,
Every
not yet. Yeah, well, you hardly hear anyone like talk about them. I mean,
because the
let me
comic
get
book
these,
press is dead.
Let me get these
yeah.
books up.
Well, you gotta get.
One of the best.
Well, it's through word of mouth and also from like real comic book press like done like by the fans and also like professionals that did not bend the knee.
And it's not Marvel or DC, so your boy Zach doesn't care about it.
All righty, here we go, guys. This is Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 25. And we have issue number 26. Here is issue number 27. Number 28. We've got number 30. And number 32. Alrighty, I said that like that was the last one. Here's number 33. And here is issue number 34. And then from another Supergirl run, we have issue number 30. and issue number 31. Bidding begins at $2 each. All righty. As soon as I get that go for lot. As soon as Maranya says go, oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, she's doing all right, and that's the important part. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm glad. I'm very glad that they found a good spot.
Really?
Yeah.
She's
Huh?
a heck of a lady.
Florida.
Fucking night.
Oh, so her and her husband like found a new location.
Yeah, they moved to Florida.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she went to Jacksonville.
Oh,
She's
okay.
a Jaguars fan now. Probably not.
They might as well. They're actually playing well this year.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think they're 3-1.
Wow. I've watched less than 5 minutes of the NFL this season.
Is that a protest or just not caring?
Just not care. I mean, I've told, like, every year my love for the Cowboys dies more and more against that idiot that runs them. And now the NFL just doubling down again on the woke stuff for the Super Bowl. It's like, why? Why should I even support that? So,
You know, it's the thing with the NFL is they're doing it because they know that most conservatives will, huff and puff and watch the games anyway. This is how they get. Yeah, because the wokies, if you don't cater to them, they don't support shit. Yeah, Jacksonville's 3-1.
Got you moving there, man.
You actually have a plus 24 point differential.
Got you moving there.
Taylor's still the quarterback, right?
Who?
Taylor Lawrence?
Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah, or as I affectionately refer to him as the chick from Ozark.
But I'm one of the few people who did not give up on him. That guy has so much potential. It's not his fault he had to come into that situation with, oh God, I forgot his name. Your boy, the Ohio guy, pervert guy, the great coach.
Oh, was that where Urban Meyer was for 10 minutes?
Urban Meyer, yeah, Urban Meyer. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot his name. But back to your point, Dom. Ghost Machine, in my opinion, over the last couple of years, has put out the most consistently good stuff from top to bottom. No one's really going to touch them. Ghost Machine has put out the best stuff consistently from top to bottom, better than any other publisher or company.
Even the woman that writes for him that had never had a credit, who is a lesbian that looks like a dude, is a terrific writer.
Yeah.
She was a writer on Stargirl, the series, and she does that Devour.
Oh, that writer.
Yeah.
I didn't know she's going that way.
And now she's doing the one about the sorority girl that gets killed in the hazing. Forgot what that was called.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's really good.
I enjoyed that one. Yeah. No, but really with Heist, like with each issue, it keeps getting better and better. And honestly, after this latest issue, I want to see the monster come back, because what really makes him stand out from the different soul collectors is he actively doesn't take souls. He's saving people like a traditional hero.
You're talking about the actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite character in Hyde Street. That dude.
And also,
yeah.
And the more moral one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to actually atone, or just doing what he feels is right. Now, Pranky, on the other hand.
He's a bastard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I said I don't miss a whole lot. I miss not buying new comics anymore, but the Ghost Machine stuff in particular.
Yeah, me too.
Well, and Space Ghost and Dick Tracy, I do miss those too.
Okay, let's just start getting them weekly again. You made me miss them.
I'm still bringing in Dick Tracy as well as Space Ghost, and those series are still consistently good.
Yeah,
solid.
Yeah, no, Matt Cave has just as good material as Ghost Machine.
Yeah, their Flash Gordon, Jeremy Adams, Flash Gordon is excellent.
Yeah, dude.
And I've even liked the annuals, even though they're overpriced. And usually the first story is the only one that's worth it. But I've enjoyed those too. So they call them, what are they, yearbooks or something?
No, the Rock. No, no.
Okay,
What are you guys' impressions on the Rocket
did.
Filler so far?
Love it. I
Love
love it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like them better than Fantastic Four.
Jim says 2 on A through H.
Oh, all right.
Basically, the Supergirl and the Legions. All right,
I mean, it's
Supergirl
not a bad choice.
and Wash.
But it's also like one run of the Legion and Supergirl that you hardly hear anyone talk about.
I know. It's a good one, too, by the way. I like this. I do believe me and Eric are a little bit off on our opinions on this. I don't think you enjoyed it. You said that you don't like it as much. But I enjoyed it. 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Okay.
Ouch.
I'll say like with Geiger, I'll say it's a major improvement from the originals, from the original miniseries. Because when I read it, I wasn't feeling it because of one with Tyreek, really like the titular Geiger.
All righty. 30 and 31 hit the reject box, and the Supergirl Legion of Superheroes go to Jim. 25, 26, 27, 28, and 30. 32, 33, and 34. Okie dokies. All right. And we are going to move on to $3 books. Once again, I ended up going to the flea markets and hunting down comics. And so I didn't get a lot of 2s and 3s and 5s and all that kind of stuff this time around. But I think I got some decent ones. Let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think top row, bottom row. I am trying to get to a certain number to make sure everything is good and going. That number, by the way, is 700. Yeah. So I'm also offering the advance. If you guys do $100 in advance, I've upped it to $150 in credit in order to try to meet my goal. Alrighty, but as we're going on here, let's see. We have still on the $2, the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 284. And we have new Teen Titans, issue number 3. And then we have Hanna-Barbera presents Yogi.
Uh-oh.
That's number 1. Pretty sure it's a one-shot. Superboy, issue number 3. 332. All right, a little Thor versus vampire action. Popeye, issue number 98 from Charlton Comics. Okay. And we have Warlord, issue number 2. And we have Warlord, issue number 3. And here is the Mighty Crusaders, issue number 1 from Red Circle Comics, which is the Archie Heroes. There we go. That's issue number 1. And finally, we have Luke Cage, Power Man, issue number 42. It looks like, actually, there's water damage right through here and on the back. So that's why it's in the $3 lot. All right, there we go. Okay, let's get the go for. I don't believe we're on number 7, I think. All righty. Go for lot 7. All righty, going to ask you a question, Eric. Where do you go to? What would you send people to first?
First, Teen Titans.
Alright.
Then Power Man, then those 2 issues of the Warlord, then Thor, then Mighty Crusaders, then the Legion, then Superboy, then Popeye, and then Yogi.
All right.
Alrighty. How about you, Dom?
I second that.
I think my difference would be no. I would start with the Teen Titans. God dang it, that was such a great book. I love the new Teen Titans. But then I would have to go Popeye, then Warlord, the Mighty Crusaders, Power Man. I've read that Thor story. It is so good. Actually, no. New Teen Titans, Legion of Superheroes, Warlord, Popeye, Mighty Crusaders, Power Man, Superboy, Yogi Bear. Yeah, good stuff. And by the way, the Thor is excellent. I read that when I was a kid. It's one of those things I'm going completely off of memory from when I was 13 years old, over 40 years ago. Actually, 42 years ago. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff.
It's in the forgotten realm of the issues right before Simonson.
Yeah. But you know what? That was a good run also.
Well, it's like the year or so of Fantastic Four pre-Burn gets completely forgotten. And there was some good stuff in there too.
Okay, so Austin says $3 on Warlord number 3. I will remind you there, right next to it on G is issue number 2, but Tony Hayes has that. All righty, Warlord number 3 for Austin. All righty, and then Tony Hayes has Warlord number 2.
Has anybody got the Superboy yet?
And then I see Jim comes in with A, B, and E, the Legion, the Titans, and Thor. Nobody has the Superboy. Losh 284 to Jim. And then we had NTT 3 to Jim. And we have Superboy with nobody, and Thor.
I just bet on Superboy.
To Jim. Oh, okay. And then Superboy is with Jay at $3. All righty, and what else? So, all right, Mighty Crusaders, Power Man, Popeye, and Superboy. Those are those. Oh, and Yogi Bear. So there's 5 up, 5 down, basically, right? No, that's not right, because Warlord 2 and 3, Legion of Superheroes, New Teen Titans, Thor, Superboy. That's 6. Okay, so the 4 that don't have is Mighty Crusaders, Power Man, Popeye, and Yogi Bear. All righty. Them's the ones that need the love, kids. Let's see if it gets it. As I write these down, please, by all means, sports talk and whatever.
I just got a text from Zach. He will not be bidding on Jay.
I'm okay with
Lucian. Yeah.
Boy, his day is just going south.
Why? Because Zach won't bid on Jay.
Kerry Carpenter just hit one into orbit. Detroit's leading Seattle now.
I said a bad thing.
Cody Rhodes' championship belt. I don't like it. I just saw it on TV. It's like really tall. You know what I'm talking about, Breen?
What, Cody Rhodes?
I watched so little WWE. I don't really know what the belts look like.
Yeah, no, he's tall.
Like takes up most of his body. But whatever.
Alrighty.
I'm an old man now. I like it the way it used to be.
Hey, that's a great impersonation of me.
Thank you.
I just have to say I'm one of those people. You know, truly believe if it is not broken, do not fix it.
Yeah, I'm with you on
And
that.
I see so many people break things trying to fix them.
Yep.
Such as? Because there weren't too many
Oh,
examples.
don't ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna
you want
quote you.
examples?
I'm gonna quote you. Show your work.
Show my work. Okay. What is not okay? Well, I think
Everything's
one of the
great
things
now.
that didn't need to be fixed. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know what? The second coming of Jesus that shall be named Richard, who calls himself Zach, might say that, but no, I actually believe that our hobby is one of those things. Our hobby has always been politically adjacent, but they think it's better if they took up social issues that have been taken up before. But the way they've done it is it ended up breaking the system.
Daredevil can give himself an MRI.
TV,
Everything's great.
by the way, most of the time, by the way, a lot of the new digital ways that people are doing things didn't need to be updated. And for Christ's sake, who else just wants to walk into a store, talk to the manager, have a handshake deal and a job right then and there?
It's the way it should be.
I have literally talked to a manager about getting a job, and they say, yeah, sounds good. Just go online, fill out an application. I'm fucking right here. That's another example of fixing a system that wasn't broken.
Well, how are you going to take
Okay,
your
here's
aptitude
another
test?
Right. Here's another one. In order to get customer service now, I call them up and they ask me, do I want to press 1 for English or 2 for Spanish? So I press 1 for English, and they connect me with somebody not even in the country who barely speaks English. That's another thing that they decided to fix that didn't need to be fixed.
Yeah,
So
outsourcing.
So yeah, I do have certain things that I can actually show my work on that. All right, let's get the stop. Yeah.
Tell me, I make you an experience better.
You know what? By transferring me to someone in the store. I call for UPS down the road, and I swear to gosh, I got somebody out of the country. You're describing my last 2 years as just applying online and getting either no email back or interviews that go nowhere. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where with Elizabeth, I just go, why bother? Because it seems to be the same crap. Okay, Yogi Bear, Popeye the Sailor Man, Mighty Crusades, and Power Man. No love. Ow, ow, oh. Okay, woo, my knee just. Legion of Superheroes, New Teen Titans, and Thor to Jim. Jay has Superboy. Tony Hayes has Warlord number 2. And Austin has Warlord number 3. There we go. Actually, there's been no pushback. All righty, let's go to. All right, let me change the, not the banner, but the money sign. We're going to go some $5 books. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, kids, first up is 1969 Dennis the Menace, Mr. Wilson and his gang at Christmas. Go. And then we have Betty and Veronica, issue number 465, Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular. Yeah, I couldn't wait 2 months. Here is issue number 477 of Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular. And we have Archie's Christmas Love-In. That's issue number 230. And finally, we have Little Lotta, issue number 112. I forgot to peel the sticker off here. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Don't mess with me. If you like halfway, have you noticed if you halfway peel off a price sticker or anything, looks worse than had you not touched it at all? Come on. 3 times a charm. Okay, 4 times a charm. Screw it. Here's a little Lotta issue number whatever it was. There you go. Okay, on the bottom row at F, we have Legion Superheroes issue number 1. This is an awesome, awesome issue, guys. Great storyline on that. We have Magnus and Nexus issue number 2. And we have Max and Nexus issue number 1. So we have the full series there. Deathmate Black, first appearance of Gen 13. And we have Gold Keys Spotlight, Wacky Adventures of Cracky. There we go. And a 64-page classic Walt Disney Duck finds pirate gold. That's issue number 250 of Donald Duck. Alrighty, there we are, kids. Bidding begins at 5 each as soon as I get that go for lot 8. Go for lot 8. All right. I guess I'll ask the question there, Eric. Where do you go to first?
Well, you just took it off the board.
Only for a second. Only for a second. All right, there we go.
I really like the Archie Giants series. That the Christmas Spectaculars are all in love and is part of. Then Legion. Yeah, I never been a Dennis the Menace fan of really of any kind.
Yeah.
I like I like the Donald Ducks, but I like them with Dell on the logo. I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't matter, but it does. Because I think that's when the collector mentality kicks in. But
okay.
Then Legion, enjoyed that.
Breen, I got.
Right, how about you, Jay?
Well, let me ask Eric something real quick. Do you think you're older than the actor that played Mr. Wilson on the old 50s, 60s series?
You mean from when he was playing him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Because he looked about 80 when he did it, and you don't look.
Well, life was harder back then.
True.
And everybody smoked 3 packs a day.
And there was less crime.
No.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, it is.
Alrighty. Well, Jim puts 5 on the little Lotta.
I think I'm 15 years. I think I'm 15 years older than Wilford Brimley was when he did The Natural.
Oh wow! He always looked 80.
I know he did. Like I said, he kind of was Cocoon, only he started off too old. That's it.
Yeah.
I would go
Jay,
with Legion, Magnus, Deathmate. I'm sorry, Legion, Magnus, Deathmate.
All right. How about you, Dom? What appeals?
Let's see. I start with Legion, Dennis the Menace. There's the Archie Giants, Nexus, Magnus and Nexus, Deathmate, Spotlight, and Donald Duck. Oh, and Lotta.
Okay, in that order, huh? I know the story of Legion. That is the best thing up there. And after that,
it finally got reprinted after all these years.
I've got the trade. I do have the trade paperback for it. Then the Walt Disney Donald Duck and the Archies, I would do the Little Lotta. I want to know what the Cracky is because I've never heard of it. And then Dennis the Menace, and then Magnus and Nexus and the Deathmate.
Yeah, actually, well, speaking of the Disney old Disney comics, I'm actually going to be gifting like my cousins as well as my nieces and nephews. It was like, oh, those old books.
Ah, cool. I will search them out and try to make sure they're in the next box out for you, so you absolutely have. Or have I already sent you those?
Yeah, you have some. You have sent me of. I think a couple of old Disney books before.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes I just find a box that says Dom, and I'll pick it up and I'll send it, no matter what's inside it. I don't know what's inside it, but yeah. Let's see. Dom Glenzer and One Slick Dude was this weekend. To answer One Slick Dude's case, I'm trying to catch up with everybody since the move. The wall I hit was that I promised everybody if you had paid in the past, I'll just take it out of whatever monies I make. And the problem is I still have to make sure there's electricity on. So I'm doing my best getting everybody's stuff out, and I promise you I am. I'm not sitting on things. It's a point of contention with me. I want to get everybody's books out. It is. I want to get them as quickly as possible. But if you have paid, I will not until we're settled. I'm not going to ask you for more shipping money. It'll just go. All right. Until we are even, or at least caught up. All right. But there you go. And so far, only one book has love, and that is The Little Lotta. At least the Legion. Come on, kids. Give yourself a try on the Legion of Superheroes.
All right. I will.
Jay, the guy that played Mr. Wilson,
yes,
died 3 months before I was born.
Oh, really?
And I am now 8 years older than he was when he died.
Wow. And you look about 20 years younger.
I said those guys he died while the show was being made, and I think they replaced him with Gail Gordon.
Oh, yeah, I think that's right. I used to watch that on Nickelodeon all the time back in the day. I actually liked Dennis the Menace.
It was all right, but I said
the 90s movie is underrated. That was good. That was a good remake.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching the movie as a kid, and it really captured the essence of both the comic as well as the original animated series and TV show.
Yeah, and they also did that with Little Rascals too, and those were pretty good. Those 90s movies.
Yeah, really well back in my day, with Gen Y and the millennials, it was the age of movie adaptations of classic TV shows.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job back then.
Wow,
that was an okay movie. The Little Rascals was okay.
Remember Margaret?
Yeah.
She was only in 38 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. Now you know you're getting all
Trusty. Wow, Trusty comes along and puts 5 on G, the Magnus Nexus.
Oh, right. I'll say it's actually thanks to the Little Rascals movie. Well, it introduced me to the TV show.
And what did you think of the TV show?
It's a timeless classic for a reason.
Yeah, it's still big time.
My father and a lot of the adults didn't want us playing in the street no more, so they got the city to build a park. And there was a kind of a rec room, a community room, where they would show movies, and it was always like an old reel-to-reel, you see. I don't know if you guys had them in school, and they would show Little Rascal reruns and Heckle and Jekyll cartoons and such like. That's where I saw most of them, with the Little Rascals that I saw. The big one that you could not get any of us kids to stop laughing. They have like a guy from Africa, and he's done up. Like, people would go nuts with the way this guy was done up. The bone in the nose, the big head dress, the whole 9 yards. And he kept running them around going, yum, yum, eat them up. And the kids thinks that he wants to eat the kids. But he had saw them drop some candy out of their pocket, and he picks it up and he eats it. So he's actually chasing them around to get the candy, and they think he was trying to eat it. And every time that guy just goes, yum, yum, eat him up, we just freaking lost it. It was just one of those things. I don't know. I can't describe it. I don't know if anybody would ever find it funny, because it might just be 1970s 8-year-old funny, but god dang it, We laughed our asses off. That was fun. Hello to Dark Admiral. What's up? Menace Society was a good movie. It had been a long time since I've watched it. It's been a long time since I saw Menace Society. Well, it's not exactly an easy watch, so it's been decades. I can't help it. All right, let's get these down. Let me get this stop here.
Oh wow, they called infield fly rule on that.
Yeah. Well, I will say like each of these like classic books, like they look like they're still in good condition.
Yeah. They are. I think. Let's see. This got a tiny roll right here. You have to really look for it. But generally, this also. I think this is that's just the way it was printed. Oh well, this does have a line through it right here. Anyway, let's see that. This mate, Cracky, and Donald all hit the reject box, gang.
Oh, do you know another series that has yet to receive even omnibus, or in this case an omnibuy?
Not bad.
Or Archie Sonic the Hedgehog.
Jim had Little Lotta. Trusty had Magnus Nexus, and Jay had the Legion. Alrighty. Okay. The Sonic the Hedgehog needs an omnibuy. When I say young man,
but when the IP was with Archie Comics.
Okay, yeah, that was the Sonic you want to see. I think that's one a lot of kids grew up with, especially wasn't there an animated series?
Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog, the animated series, or Sonic Saturday, because it shows up on Saturday, and well, it was during the age of Saturday morning cartoons.
LJ, now it's ugly in Miami.
Yeah, I saw that. It's ugly in College Station now too.
Huh. What do I want to go here? So 1 push 10 meter.
Well, you were saying earlier about like Archie Sonic. Yeah, it only acted as an extension of Sonic Saturday, even though it doesn't follow the animated series like directly. It's also like act as a natural extension and expansion to the games.
Okay. Alrighty, gang. Next up, we have Little Archie, issue number 163, also a Christmas issue. And we have Airboy, issue number 1. And we have Captain Atom, issue number 12, first appearance of Major Force, the villain Major Force. And then we have the Punisher official movie adaptation, issue number 1, the Thomas Jane Punisher. All righty. And we have Popeye the Sailor, issue number 146. There we go. All righty. On the bottom row, we have, what do I want to be in the middle there? Actually, that's good. Okay, we're all good. We have Ms. Marvel, issue number 20, first appearance of the Warbird outfit. And then we have Batman Thrill Killer, trade paperback. Obviously out of print. All right. Next up, we have Comics on Parade, issue number 54. This is a 1.0. You can see it's taped up right there. It's got some problems. But this is 1946, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then we have Adventure Comics, issue number 367, second appearance of Karate Kid. There we go. And finally, we have Power Man, issue number 22. All righty. There we go. Bidding begins as listed. as soon as I get the go for lot 9. Alrighty, go for lot 9. All right, Dominic, what do you say? What was going on in your head when you see this lot?
Well, let's see. I go. It immediately goes to Miss Marvel, Airboy, Batman Thrill Killer, Captain Atom, Archie, Lil Abner, Thomas Jane's Punisher, Popeye, Adventure Comics, and then Power Man.
Alrighty. How about you, Eric? What appeals?
Well, I remember the week that Lil Abner came out. There was a really good issue of More Fun Comics also.
Well, speaking
You
of,
remember
I would go Airboy first. Then
not a bad choice.
Probably Power Man, although there was a little stretch in the early 20s where Vince Coletta, phoning it in would be overstating it. There was the most lackluster art efforts I've ever seen on a comic book. And I'm not trying to downsell the book because I own it, and I would pay $8 for it in a heartbeat. But my God, when you see some of the books that you have breathtaking art, and you see, like I said, they must have had like 30 minutes to finish. But I think Ms. Marvel, and I like the Legion. I should say Legion because I'm texting back and forth with Joe now, and he's a huge Legion fan. And it's got go-go checks for Rod. You know what? A series that would never get greenlit today, but 40 years ago they were all over the place. Captain Atom. That book got 63 issues, I think.
Yep.
Never spectacular, always really good though. So yeah, I think those would be my as my 5 choices. And if you I like Daniel Brereton's art, Brereton, whatever I pronounce that. I know his art style isn't for everybody, but if you like those, they're usually set in the early 60s, and I like that series also.
Well, one thing about Dan Brereton's art is they always match it to the perfect story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did.
Guys, I'm gonna go and take off, man. I had fun. I will see y'all later. Have a good night.
See you, Jay.
Right, thanks for hanging out, man.
Sure.
Hey, Jake.
They always match him to a good story for his art as well.
And a good writer.
One early phrase in the comments. All right.
Ooh, you're roboting horribly, and the picture is cloudier than hell right now.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I gotta remember.
I know how that feels.
I gotta remember on Saturday empty my computers. All right, we got another bid. Austin says 10 on more bird out. Is Marvel number 2. Right.
Not happening, brother. You sound like really bad auto tunes right now.
What do you think?
I didn't know he was Jewish.
Yeah, let's see. Domo arigato from Dark Admiral Archer.
And now,
Yeah, no, it gets. Yeah, no, it gets. No, it does suck like when tech like starts to bug out on you.
and with my
He
brother in sports ball gone, let Dominic regale you with stories of comics.
well, where to begin?
Well, first the Earth cooled, and then the dinosaurs came, but they all got big and fat and died. Oh, that's Airplane.
No, yeah, that's air. Oh man, actually, speaking of airplane, I rewatched it like for the summer this year, and it still holds up.
It does. The second one has its moments. The first one's a governor piece.
Yeah. Well, I will say like, it's actually thanks to airplane. Hey. Actually, thanks to airplane, it introduced me to the movies that it was parodying.
Yeah, I always forget the name of the movie. Panic in the Sky or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was. If you notice, it's almost. There's a lot of even like the same dialogue. But yeah, because I went back and watched that, years later when I learned there was such a thing.
Oh, very much. But the thing that what I appreciate about airplane is even though it's an affectionate parody like A Panic in the Sky and the other movies like it's based on. So like affectionate parodies, they have an original story and not a retelling telling of the movies like they're parodying.
Well, the thing I liked best about Airplane was that it gave all those uber serious actors new leases on their careers,
Such
especially
as
Leslie
Leslie
Nielsen.
Nielsen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and really like he like when he like enter comedy, like it fits him like a glove.
It really did, and I said because you didn't realize. I mean, I didn't realize at the time because I may be old, but I wasn't even 20 yet when Airplane came out, and I really hadn't watched all the old TV and movies to realize. I mean, I knew who these guys were, and I'd probably seen Forbidden Planet maybe, but
Hmm.
I actually one of my favorite movies of all time was The Poseidon Adventure, and Leslie
Oh,
Nielsen was
nice.
the stoic captain of the Poseidon. But yeah, seeing him just deadpanning his way through those scenes, and Lloyd Bridges, who I don't know if he ever made a comedy in his life before that. And Peter Graves from Mission Impossible, and Robert Stack from The Untouchables, and because I said, everybody remembers, Mrs. Cleaver speaking jive, but I said all those old guys that realized that they, because they were told, I said, because a couple of them didn't want to do it, but then they were kind of convinced, and they said, but don't, pretend like you're in a uber serious movie, and that's why it worked so well.
I agree.
With what's his name? Mission Impossible guy.
Peter Graves.
With him doing the whole give me him on five, hold the mayo with a straight ass face that was just you know that took a couple of turns.
Yep.
So Dom, somewhere on YouTube is an interview with the two guys that Barbara Billingsley was talking to about. It's fairly recent, so I mean they're a couple of old men now, but they're saying how nice she was, and how it was a fun interview.
Nice.
To them, it
Yeah,
was
I'll definitely give that a
probably
watch.
to them it must have been something. They're meeting Mrs. Cleaver.
Well,
that's big time right there.
no, they might have been more impressed by meeting Eldridge Cleaver.
Oh, okay. All righty. So let me get the stop here. Only a couple of books got some love. We have Austin with the Ms. Marvel number 20 and Jim with the Adventure Comics. All right. And boy, come on up. All right. There we go. And everything else, unfortunately, hits the floor. Alrighty. At this point, this is when I remind you, if you guys want to do the advance, $100 gets you 150 in credit, and there you go. Also, I don't know, make a deal. So long as you're not insulting, might take it. I haven't turned anybody down yet. All right, these go.
Have any of you seen the director's cut of The Punisher with Thomas Jane?
Have not.
It's good. Yeah, I mean, the scenes that were deleted, from the final cut and reinserted, it actually helped fill in the blanks as well as give those scenes from the theatrical cut context.
I don't know if I've ever. I don't think I've ever seen the Thomas Jane Punisher.
Really?
Alrighty, gang. Next up, we have Superman Speeding Bullets, where Superman lands in the Wayne's backyard. We have the digest trade of Marvel Nemesis, The Imperfects. You remember that video game? I do.
Yeah,
I played it all.
I remember that.
Enjoyed it.
No, but actually,
We have
I watched
Ant-Man in the
Punisher.
Marvel. Here's Ant-Man for the Marvel Season 1 series. It's a hardcover. And then we have the Spectre trade paperback Volume 1. This is issue 1 through 4 of the Ostrander run. And yes, the cover glows in the dark. And then we have Supergirl Volume 1 of the 1980 series?
80.
83.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah, it's the 80 series because she's got the headband.
Yep. And then we have the Marvel Implosion. And this is a very, very good read. As Eric said, it's a dry read because it's got a lot of numbers to it, but it really does explain the 1970s DC implosion. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty, let me put that up there. Now, the next 3 books, one of them I'm selling, or 2 of them I'm selling as a set. And I will only accept cash, no trade. Because I honestly don't want to get rid of them unless it is in service of clearing some of the things I owe and everything. So it's got to be, and the deadline is really tonight or tomorrow. Alrighty, so there we go. Because there we are. Goodness gracious! Add on an extra 10 if you want the frames to go with them. But here is Weird War Tales, issue number 93, first appearance of the Creature Commandos. All right.
Not the Howling Commandos, the Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos. This is this is what I'm selling as a set. This is the preview. They call them tryout books. Our Army at War, issue number 168. This is the tryout for the Unknown Soldier. And this is the first appearance of the Unknown Soldier. All right.
Neat.
There we go. Okay, bidding begins. And once again, those last 3, I'm only accepting cash. No, and if you can't pay for them tonight, All right. Let me get the go for lot. What is this? So 10? 9.
Yeah.
9? 10. It's 10. Okay.
No, it's 10.
Okay. Yep. All righty. Engleton is custom of making deals per his experience under the bridge. Exactly. I'd have to pay cover price for everything not bid on. Cover price or starting price? All righty. So, Eric, where do you go to first? What would you suggest to everybody?
Well, let me eliminate. That'd be easier. B and C. I'm eliminating them.
Okay, the Imperfects and the Ant-Man are gone.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't care less about either one of those. I I'm actually that one guy that liked the Spectre series before this one better. So that would probably be the next to go. Then Weird War. But now we're making cuts of things that I like, but yeah, because the Speeding Bullets is a great Elseworlds. The two war books are fantastic. I love the Supergirl series. To me, it's the last great Supergirl series because Peter David's was a Supergirl series, but it wasn't Supergirl per se. If that makes any sense. Because this was Linda Danvers, Secret Identity, blah 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 blah. The Implosion book, as you said, great read. There's a lot of good to choose from here. Now, is the last book 200 by itself there?
No, I'm selling them as a set.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, in all honesty, we're probably looking at about $250 worth of comics right there. Because they issue the first appearance is about 150, 175 in the condition it's in, and the other one is about 100, 125. So there you go. But yeah, this is a long shot. I do want to get some money. I want to clear up stuff so I stop feeling stressed a lot.
Yeah.
Gail, that still hasn't gone away, but Gail did the same thing she did before. Hey, we need $8,000 by Tuesday. Okay, I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
That's it. Next time you need to do something like that, I would put them as either a community post or an X post saying you're selling them, and then saying if you're interested, email me, because I said be seen by more people than are watching this auction. So that's
okay. Let me see what I need here. Okay, so here's what I need. $40 for Ashley's not going tomorrow because we can't find my Superman book. Some guy's interested in buying my Superman book.
The $3,000 one.
Yeah. What I was going to ask for is $5,000, and I was going to hopefully settle on $3,500 so I could give Ashley $1,500, do a nice spend at the thing, and then get us a spare tire and me my glasses finally.
Oh, a spare tire for the car.
Yeah. I just found out Gail does not have a spare tire. I was like, are you kidding me? I drove from Florida to here. I drive constantly long distances, and you're telling me I don't have a so I want to be able to get a spare tire, and that's going to be about $100. Alrighty.
You're either in a good mood or you weren't paying attention, because I would have thought for sure I would have gotten a fuck you for that one.
For what?
You decided to get a spare tire and said, oh, for the car.
I didn't even notice it. But I was going to,
Hey,
so I have all these things that I want to get when I sell that book. But there's another show next month, like a donut spare. Oh, okay, I got it. What grade is that? Star Spangle? I'd probably put that at a 6.5. Let's see. No, okay. So I need 200 for the bids, and I'm wanting to take about 300 for the show tomorrow, because that'll allow me to get 2 shows worth of comics. I don't need the 40 anymore. What do we need this week? What am I looking to get? Got to make sure I can get other people's books out. So about 125 on that one. So looking for 625 aroundish. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So that was my goal, but you know what? That is usually unattainable. So I'm not feeling any kind of pressure or anything. Yeah. Oh, I always like to get full size spares, Dark Admiral. It's just yeah, I mean, it just allows you to actually drive, and you're not in a desperate need to get to the place. Although we do. I'm asking because you should get a donut from a pull-apart lot cheaper. Could check for full size too, but no, it's like, well, if we get full size and we're just going straight up, like right now, we could use a new tire, but a lot of times we would go and we get a patch. It works. All right. Yeah. I was talking about when I sell the book, the things I'm going to do with it. Make sure that Ashley can get to her guy, and then spare tire, the glasses. Make sure our car is winterized. Maybe even actually check the heater. That'd be nice. Alrighty. Let me get the 1 minute warning. All right, here only one book got some love, and that is the Supergirl trade paperback. Alrighty, and that is with Jim at 10. Little man, you're being overly excited. Oh, you opened a soda bottle, honey. That's why. He loves to. He wants a taste of your soda. Okay. Would love to get that Star Spangled and VF for better. Already have 2 of them in lower grades. Okay. This thing has not been out of this case in forever and a day. Oh, we got a little. It looks like it's been a little rub as it's been. I don't think it was put immediately into a bag and backing board. We've got a spine tick here, here, and here. 1, 2, and 3. It's basically around the staples. The corner is tight, but there's a little press right here in the corner. And we have a sharp corner on that side, but there is that little fold right here on the bottom. Turn it over. It's browned. And there looks like a little bit of a press right here. Okay, open her up, and she is solid. Staples are in there and looking good. I'm trying to find the center fold.
I used to have hair clips.
There you go.
Your husband used to have hair.
Eric just said your husband used to have hair. She went, oy vey. Okay, there you go.
I didn't know she was Jewish either.
Nothing.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, hold on.
I'm looking for hair clips.
Uh-oh. Dom, are you still here?
Actually, no, he dropped.
Oh.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to put the stop up. It just is not that day. All right. You know what? I'll pull these down, actually, since nobody's interested in these. Before I do, I'll put up a 1 minute warning, I guess, or something. And this is the other thing I had, but it just couldn't fit. So there we go. All righty. Let me get, did I already put, I already put up a 1 minute warning. But that's all the Camelot 3000 Deluxe hardcover. All right. And with that, I'm going to put the stop if anybody's interested. But there you go. Oakley dokes. And with this, Jim had the Supergirl trade paperback, and the rest hit the reject box, except for this one. This one's going on my wall again. Boom, boom, ba-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. All right. Angleton, I don't know if you answered me, but if you get the Venom comics, which Venom comics? Also, I'm paying tonight. I forgot to copy the link. Did I miss them already? What are we? Did I get the Venom and Azrael? I did not. There were no Venom or Azrael comics. This was done very quickly. Basically, I had to go and I had to get what was available. We'll look tomorrow when I'm at the show. We'll look for Venom. And is there anything in particular? Oh, okay. And also this one. I'm still trying to sell. So there you go. Justice League of America, number 75, for Silver Age appearance of Black Canary. All right. Okay, and let me. All righty. Hello, hello. All right. There we go. I was waiting for that. Okay, what are we doing next? Let me get the $2. That is right here. All right. Get the $2 sign up. Is Pistachio's playing peekaboo around there. He's on his cage. He's getting a little rambunctious, which I think it's kind of like if you have a toddler or you have a little kid and he knows that it's bedtime. So he's running around because he doesn't want to get caught and put to bed. Having a little bird like this is very much like having a child. If you can get specific ones, maybe anything with Venom versus Silver Sable. It's from my sister. I'll take it. I'll look tomorrow when we go. What was that, Justice League? Sorry, it was the first Silver Age appearance of Black Canary. It's issue number 75. There you go. Alrighty, next up for on the $2 lots, we have Kazar the Savage, issue number 2. And we have issue number 4. And here we have issue number 5. Next up is issue number 6. Issue number 7. And here is issue number 9. And we have issue number 10. Here is Kazar the Savage, issue number 11. And issue number 12. And finally, Kazar the Savage, issue number 14. All righty. Bidding begins at $2. As soon as I get that, go for lot 11. All righty, go for lot 11. All righty, cool. See if there's any Kazar fans here. Boom, boom. Dominic, you there? Okay, Dark Admiral. Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Oh, you're traveling. All righty. JLE 75. Dark Admiral, got you down for it there, bub. Guys, for a bunch of grown adults at the comic auction, we sure have a lot of issues. Oh, yes, that is true. If you ever run across any Mighty Samson, I'm looking for 1, 5, and 7. Are you talking the Gold Key Mighty Samson? Issue number 1, 5, and 7. Okay, I'll take a look. Last time I was there, I was able to make a couple of deals with some people where they were selling whole boxes for not so much. So I'm hoping to be able to do that. Great series. I only need number 34. Breen did all right by recommending it, says Jackson Raker. Yes, Dark Admiral, it was $50. Yep. Okay, and I do believe I am on my own. So, he's a Golden Age character. that was actually something I was kind of interested to. I found interesting. I thought Kazar was a Silver Age because I knew he was in Daredevil, like in the earlier issues. But when I was looking at the book I have, it's like year by year. Kazar is a Golden Age character. I did not know that. Isn't that something? You learn something new every day. But then again, that was a while back, and I'm just kind of meandering right now. What would you need for shipping? Dark Admiral, for you, it would be $23. It would be a short box. I am holding a lot. Now, sometimes I get you and Kato mixed up, but I'm pretty sure I am holding a lot of books for you. So it'd be $23 for a short box or a box that will hold the books. Yeah. So it'll be $73 if you want this book and everything else shipped. There you go. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy?
Do we lose everybody again? Hello? Anybody here?
Alrighty. Let's see. Did you Eric, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Or am I? Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I had to.
Dom dropped again?
Pardon? No, Dom's here. He's in a. It sounds like he's in an Uber. Yeah. There we go. And Pistachio is over with Gail, and he is on her hand watching her on her phone. I come back after 30 minutes. It's the longest uncomfortable pregnant pause in the history of broadcasting. Sorry about that, gang. Sorry about that. All right. So absolutely no love for Kazar. Let me just get these down. I'll put the stop. All right. Good to know. All right. Kazar, not good. Tarzan sells. Kazar, no sales. All right. There we go. And hopefully the next lots will do a little bit better. How are we doing? No, we're still hitting neck and neck, actually. At the beginning, we were better with the books with bids, but now we're neck and neck. Alrighty. Next up, still in the $2, we've got Iron Man, issue number 201. And here is issue number 203. And 204. 6. 207. And here is issue number 208. We've got issue number 209. Here is 211 and 213. Bidding begins at $2 each. So I get that go for lot number 11. Boom, 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 boom. I'm lumberjack. Oh, go for lot 12. Okay, go for lot. There we go. And I'm roboting again, aren't I? There we go.
Actually, not at the moment.
Oh, really? It occasionally, for me, the comics go away, just the American flag there, and then I drop out. That's what usually happens here. But you know what? I think if I like right now, I've got a lot of like this week's, last week's, the week before, the new books and all that kind of stuff. I've got those on my computer for some reason because I'm still taking them. But I need to clear that off before the auctions. I think I just need to do a purge. Alrighty, Dark Admiral has the JLA number 75, $50. All right, cool. Roboting and voice, no. Doing the robot dance, no. But I think it'll go. Okay, there you go. You know, I'm trying to make a little extra dough tonight, and people have actually wondered if I would do this. Okay, $50 Ko-Fi or straight to PayPal, and I finally do that in Truffle Shuffle. I've had somebody all the time. Oh, you should do the truffle. I am literally wearing a Hawaiian shirt right now. I will do the Truffle Shuffle. I think that would be fun. Alrighty, so we've got Tony Hayes saying $2 each on the lot of Iron Man. Iron Man lot. Tony Hayes. All right, $20. Got you down there. Eric Boyd's going, no, God, no. All righty. A good pickup, Tony says, Jim, you know what? I know we got quite a few lots left. So I think that I will just put the stop here since Tony claimed it all. I don't think anybody else is going to have a problem with this, but let me get the stop there and we will get this one down and get the next lot up. All righty. Iron Man lot to Tony Hayes. There we go. I announce them when I'm picking them up because occasionally I get what's called an orphan. And I'm wondering, okay, well, where does this go to? Where does this go to? And if I call it out, it actually helps me sort that. Occasionally, it still doesn't have an owner, but not usually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty, kids, next up. We have from Brian Azzarello and Rags Morales, First Wave, issue number 1. I had the trade to this. This is a pretty good story. All righty. Next up, we've got Green Arrow, issue number 2. And we have Green Arrow, issue number 3. And here is Green Arrow, issue number 6. And we have Green Arrow, issue number 7. And Green Arrow, issue number 8. Here's issue number 9, or I'm sorry, number 10. And number 12. Number 14. And number 15. Bidding begins at $2 each as soon as we get the go for lot number 13. Alrighty. Go for lot 13. Okay, so where do you go to first there, Eric? Green Arrow?
Actually,
I'm going Green Arrow.
I kind of like that. It's the Kevin Smith ones, right?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's a good run. I had the absolute for a while of this one.
Like I said, didn't like his Daredevil, did like his Green Arrow, didn't like his Spider-Man, did like his Batman. Oh God, which one did he do?
Cacophony?
No, it's one of those Batman 66 meets. It wasn't the Man from U.N.C.L.E. It was Green Hornet because he kept all of kept all of his perversions out of it. And that wasn't the same Green Hornet that he wrote when he wrote Green Hornet. So yeah, I could recommend the Green Arrows. And First Wave was okay. I liked it.
Yeah, me too. And Jim says 2 on E, F, and G. So that would be issue number 7. And then F is issue number 13. And then G is issue number, did I say 13? It's 8. Why did I put? I looked over and my bad eyesight saw 8 is 13. And then issue number 10. Alrighty, and that's Jim with $2. Alrighty, and let's see. We also have Tony Hayes saying 2 on C and 2 on A. So that's the first wave. So, and C is issue number 3. Alrighty. GA number 3 for Tony Hayes. And final wave, first wave, not final, first. Number 1, Tony Hayes. Alrighty, cool. Eglinton would have a good career in slave auctioning back in the day, really keeps his audience engaged. Wait, what? What is the leap there? That's so weird. But thank you. It's good to have a skill. It is good to have a skill. Yeah. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you guys ever see the Key and Peele skit, the slave auction? That shit is funny, and it's true too. Like how they start tough talking, and then when they're not wanted, they're like, "Damn, I'd be a good worker. Why aren't you?" That kind of thing. That's true behavior. I have a friend, Gare as the day is long, and he once told me, "Yeah, I just don't find you attractive," and I was actually hurt by that. I don't know why. I do not know why, but it's like, wait a second. Why? I don't know why I was hurt by it. That's something. I think it's there's some honesty there. Alrighty, let me get the 1 minute warning here. And as it stands, issue number 2, issue number 6, and 7, right? No, 7 actually has a bid. Let's see, issue number 2, issue number 6, and 12, 14, and 15 do not have bids. If anybody wants to give Green Arrow a try, now's a great time to do it. I came back, Spiffy is talking about Antebellum auctions. What on earth did I miss? It's Saturday. It's just the way we roll. All right. And with that, you know what? Let's get the stop. Let's move on. Like I said, there's a lot to get through here, and there's some really cool stuff coming up. I think this is a good, inexpensive auction today. All right, Tony Hayes has first wave 1 and Green Arrow number 3. Let me see if I can't remember this. Jim has 7, 8, and 10. All righty. I think that was it. Okay, and let me check my sheet for that just to make sure. Jim, 7, 8, and 10. Yep. And then 3 in the first wave. Got that. Everything else hits the reject box. Alrighty. And next up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That doesn't math up. There you go. All righty, gang. Next up, we have Conan the King, issue number 20. And then we have Conan the King, issue number 36. And then we have Warlord, issue number 10. And we have Warlord, issue number 9. Well, I guess I don't have these in order, do I? There you go. And here is Warlord, issue number 11. Man, I got to fix this. Okay, 11 is there. Let me see the 10 and the 9. There we go. All righty. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we have Warlord, issue number 13. Here is Warlord, issue number 14. And we have Annual number 1, annual number 2, and annual number 3. Number 3. There you go, guys. And the bidding is at $2. Starts at $2 as soon as you get the go for lot number 14. Go for lot 14. Now, these guys aren't capes and cowls, so you didn't really read this too much, did you?
No, I read the early Warlords.
The early ones? How far in? Were you up to issue number 14?
Yeah. I think I bailed when Grell stopped doing the art.
Okay. $2 on D&E, says Austin, and then Tony comes in $2 for the lot. So, of course, that would mean Austin gets D&E, and you would have the rest, Tony. All righty. Okay. Unless, of course, you want to bid it. Now, Spiffy is saying, what is Warlord? Could you answer that question?
Warlord was a dude named Travis. God, what was his last name? Travis Morgan, who somehow found himself catapulted back in time and, went native. And it was, there was basically like a semi-primitive world, full of bad guys, beautiful women, blah, blah, blah. It was basically sword and sorcery adventure.
Alrighty, and let's see. Tony Hayes had issue number. Austin has 10 and 11. Warlord number 9 is Tony Hayes, as well as 13 and 14.
I think the difference between, to me, enjoying Warlord versus Conan, because I bought both when I first started collecting. I really didn't go back to either one of them the second time around, but Warlord had a connection to the present. So that kind of added an extra dimension that Conan didn't have. Because I've never been a big fan of that kind of stuff. I know they're doing some really good Conan stuff now, but that's just not my thing. So it's
okay. And it was also Warlord annual number 1. Warlord annual number 2. And Warlord annual number 3. All to Tony Hayes. Okay. At $2 each. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also, Conan the King. Issue number 20 and issue number 36. Alrighty, and with that, let me get the 1 minute warning. 1 min warn. I stopped with a stop clock because I noticed that is a direct call for me to robot and go away. Yeah. Alrighty, hold on just a second. All right. I've been collecting these sword and sorcery books like Warlord and Conan. It's good reference for swords and armor reflections in the 80 comic style for a project I'm doing right now, says Austin. Cool. I can only speak for myself, but I love the Warlord books, but I also didn't read them until high school, says Dark Admiral. And Black Spider saying I had Warlord toys when I was a kid. Many years later, I found out that they were comics, great toys. Warlord actually had action figures. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. By the way, you guys feel free. Every wrench, if you see a troll pop up, have a good time. D and E are the ones on the end. These two right here, and they're issues number 10 and 11. Right now, Austin has them at $2. He beat you on those before you put the $2 on the lot. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to have fun anytime a troll pops up, go right on ahead. If you think they're about to say something that I timed out, but my first instinct was to block completely. I don't like people fucking around with the auction. This is how this is how I help my family, and I don't appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let me get the stop. All right, and Austin has Warlord number 10 and 11. And Tony Hayes has the rest of the lot. Conan the King, issue number 20, and issue number 36. Warlord, issue number 9, number 13, 14. Well, gosh darn it. And annual number 1, 2, and 3. I remember when I could bend down without going, oof, oof, oof. That was a long time ago. Alrighty, next lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11. Okay. Well, this one just keeps getting pushed down the line. Alrighty, first up, we have Hawk, this issue number 50. Jeff, this is, no, it's not Jeff, it's Walter Simonson. Howard Shigan. And then we have issue number 51. Yep. And then we have Christ Star, the Crystal Warrior. This is of IKEA, apparently. Oh, no, Ica. Okay. That's issue number 2. And we have issue number 3. Here is issue number 4. Next up, issue number 5. And here is issue number 6. And issue number 7. We have issue number 9 and issue number 10. All right. Bidding begins $2 each as soon as I get that go for lot number 15. All righty. Go for lot 15. All right. Yeah, Dark Guy will say, I hear you, to Eric and Boyd about sometimes his brain is just pudding. If troll pop in, let's all pretend to be scammers. Okay. Sorry to hear, but I hope you get back on track. Just not getting rest diet has not been good. Yeah, sometimes I'll do it to you. Gail gets on to me because I tend to eat one meal a day. Like I'll wait until my blood sugar is just way offline to have something to eat, and that definitely affects the mood. That's pretty cool. You only usually see 6 with Nightcrawler. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw all these. It was like, wow. Yeah, you're right. The one with Nightcrawler you see a lot, but it's very rare you see a set of Christar. Is it Christar or Christar? How would you pronounce it there, Eric?
Never thought about it, but probably Christar.
That's how I've been. But I kind of mess up a lot of names, like Simonson, who wrote Hot Girl number 50 and 51, and she's awesome. Hello to Dominic again.
So it's just reminded me of something today. Every Saturday morning, the ESPN has a show called Game Day, where they go to the city that's got the biggest game, and Pat McAfee, who's got more money than he knows what to do with, offers anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 if one of the students can can kick a field goal. And a couple people actually got it, did it this year. Most of the time, people don't even come close and just look horrible. Well, some fat girl was there today, and she couldn't get the ball off the ground. They gave her 2 shots, and she couldn't even, didn't even roll to the goalpost. So Then he gives her a third chance. He goes, if Kirk Herbstreit can throw the ball through the uprights, I'll give you $300,000. Or she could try to kick again. She took Kirk Herbstreit, doesn't even take off his jacket, just takes the ball and splits the uprights. And this girl, who had less than no chance of getting anything, gets $300,000.
That's awesome. That is an awesome story. I mean, that's one of the, because that guy knew he could do it. He just wanted, he felt bad for the young lady and just wanted to make her happy. That was a good story.
But he's probably closer to 50 than 40 now. It's something like a 30-yard kick or something like that. So it's a good heave. I mean, I couldn't come close to throwing it that far anymore. But it was cool. He just drilled it. And this girl, like I said, absolutely life-changing.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
good to know.
14, 33. Hello, Dominic.
Yeah, well,
are you back on solid land?
Yes, I'm back on solid land, and I'm always pronounce like the titular hero as Christ Star.
See, that's what I was wondering. Is it Christ Star or is it Chris Star?
No, it's Christ Star. Much like how you keep on mispronouncing the Simonsons, keep mispronouncing the Simonsons as Simonsons.
Yeah, well, I would like to point out that you just properly pronounced the Simonsons as Simonson.
No, I'm just pointing out. Hey, no, I was pointing out how you keep mispronouncing the names.
I would love to meet them at a comic book show so I could tell them they've been saying their name wrong for all these years.
the Simonsons, they still got it.
Let's get the stop here.
Oh no, so like the Simonsons, they still got it after all these years, yet they're not getting any work from Marvel. Well, if you ask me, like I could see them like doing some good like at DC, and it's been shown that they can do that, but even DC's not giving them work either.
All right. Okay, so here we are. We've got Dark Admiral saying he always pronounced it Chris Star, so I'm not alone. Eric and Boyd says Chris Star as in crystal. So where did you hear Christ Star?
That's how I pronounce the character's name and the title for years.
How you boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be to sound like Chrysler.
Yeah. It could be a Chrysler sound. All righty, let me get these down. There was no love for anything.
But other than that,
there is an H, but would that actually change the sound of Y?
Huh. But other than that, I actually need to head out early because I have a live stream to go to. Well, another live stream to go to.
You're heading out, Tom?
All righty. Well, thank you very much for.
Well, yeah, I have to head out early because I need to be part of a show that starts at 9.
Oh, you got 30 minutes.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out.
No, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. But I will check back with you, like on any books that I did not find a home for tonight's auction.
Yeah, please do. I'm looking for a little extra for tonight to take to the show tomorrow. So yeah, by all means, if you could stop by after. What time are you done with your show?
Our show usually goes from like in half an hour to 2 hours. So I should be done then. So it would actually be between 10 and 11 on my end.
Okay, so it'll be about 1 o'clock-ish, 1:30-ish here, maybe 2. Okay, yeah, cool. All righty, I will see you.
As long as you don't mind.
What's your live stream about? No, not at all. It's going to help.
All right. Well, tonight's episode of the Real Millennials, my group and I will be talking about like anything and everything related to paranormal investigators and occult detectives, like your Harry Dale Moore from Clive Barker and John Constantine,
Okay.
and of
All
course the
righty. Yeah, the
Ghostbusters.
Mister. Oh my gosh, is Dalton a part of this?
Well, I just sent him a link to the StreamYard, but he hasn't responded.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's up his alley. All right. Well, you have a good time. I'm gonna get these books up, and I'll talk to you later.
Pleasure, but I will see you and Eric in the next streams.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
see you back like after the show.
All righty. Have fun. Or unless you're gonna hang out for the next half hour. But uh, all right, gang. Next up, we've got Thor issue number 408, and we have Thor issue number 409. And here is Thor issue number 402. Wow, I have these at all in order. Okay, and then we have Thor issue number 399. We have Thor issue number 384 in his greatest costume ever. And here we have Thor issue number 379 with Fin Fang Foom, issue number 378. And then we have issue number 376. We have issue number 375. And finally, we have Thor number 374. Bidding begins at $2 each as soon as I get that go for lot number 16 again. I think it was lot number 16 last time as well. Nope, it is lot number 16 this time. Go for lot 16. Fun times. Alrighty. So, Eric, do you, as I believe, think that on E he is wearing the greatest costume he ever had?
No.
Not
No,
even
my
a little
favorite.
bit.
my favorite's still the original.
The original is good. Yeah. I don't know. I remember, of course, also the one on G with the big gold thing. Sometimes less is more. You know, just sometimes less is more. That's
and honestly,
that's all we gotta know.
If it had been different when when it started, I might feel different, but I don't, because I mean, the yellow dots kind of look dumb, but that's what I know from the beginning. It was good enough for like almost 300 appearances, give or take. So,
alrighty. So Austin says 2 on D. Alrighty, and that is issue number 399. Alrighty. And then we have 2 on J from Tony Hayes, and that is issue number 374.
you know, it would be awesome.
And then Jim came in with A, B, C, E, F, and G. What would be awesome, sir?
If Eugenio Suarez hit a home run here to win this game, that would be
that
awesome.
would be incredibly awesome. It would. I agree with you. Whatever makes you happy as far as sports is concerned. You need a win, by the way.
Oh, I got a win earlier today. The Toronto bitch slapped the Yankees today. That was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, today, other than
Alrighty, Austin.
Other than Philadelphia choking off a lead, it's been a pretty good day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I said, I was watching Outkick the Show Thursday. Clay Travis predicted that UCLA wouldn't win a game this year. And so today they beat the number 7 team in the country.
Just to spite them?
No, but I say it's one of the biggest upsets in recent memory. Oh, and Suarez struck out, by the way. So we're going to bonus cantos. It's extra innings to you and me.
Alrighty, I needed that explained, and I'm not being facetious. I really did need that
No, I said
explained.
I wouldn't know that except for I think it was Dan Patrick used to use that, but at least they don't have the godforsaken ghost runners in the playoffs.
Is that that was actually a thing? I thought that was like a
regular season. They do it now. Just try to speed up the game because they're doing all these things trying to get these kids to watch. That's not why they're not watching. They grew up being told that baseball was boring. Yeah, fun fact, there's more standing around in football. That sport that's nonstop excitement.
Yeah.
There's about 6 seconds and they stand around for a minute.
That is actually 100% true. Alrighty, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. We have no love for Thor issue number 360 or 375 and 376. That is H and I. Everything else has a home right now. Okay.
Tony, I'm rooting for Milwaukee because the series I want now is Milwaukee and Seattle because that would guarantee a first-time winner. And I love sports history, so that would make some.
What's going on? You are restless. He's been flying between me and Gail. There's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's okay. You need to calm down a little bit. You need to go back. I think it's about bedtime for you. All right. Don't tell that to my football family and extended family. He's not wrong. I watch the games, but I actually watch the highlight reels. I watch, where they don't do the middle stuff. They just do the plays. The NFL does this on YouTube.
Yeah. If whoever
that's what I watch.
If the folks that invented American football, they were smart enough to attach 6 points to a touchdown, to give the illusion of high scoring. Otherwise, it would be a slightly more offensive version of soccer. And so it has all the illusions of being this fast-paced, high-scoring. When in reality, like I said, they stand around for 80+% of the time for about an average of like a 4-3 game. So I said, it was just so brilliantly conceived that now, I mean. When I was a kid, baseball was still a more popular sport. It will never be again. Nothing will ever replace football as America's favorite sport at this point.
But the reason why I watch those the NFL's YouTube channel is because I don't want to watch the in between stuff. Because you're right. It is a lot of in-between stuff.
Well, you know what you can do in that in-between plays? Read. That's what I do. Well, I don't have to go that often. But, actually, I'm reading like dime store novels now. I'm reading a Perry Mason book from 1936 right now.
Okay. I saw a couple of those. I saw a Weird Tales novel today. I almost bought it for the auction. I don't know.
Was it a novel or was one of those like smaller magazine size things like Amazing Stories?
No, it was a novel. It was a hardcover book.
Oh.
And I thought about getting it, seeing how it does. I just have to. But then I thought, you know what? Go check like what is the market and all that kind of stuff. It's one of those things I thought was cool, but I don't know if anybody here would be interested in that kind of thing.
No,
I mean, it would be prose. It would be the stories that we like, but it would just be prose.
Well, see, I have no interest in reading prose of comic book characters. But that guy that I always talk about that recluse in Bellevue that he got a once a month visit from a caregiver, and he died about halfway through between visits, and she found like what was left of him. Well, he collected those dime store novels, and the ones that didn't sell when we had the bookstore, I kept. And some of them are still out in the garage, but like several hundred of them are upstairs. And I've got a lot of those ace double science fiction books, but I don't like science fiction. But the crime novels and stuff like that, like there's a shitload of Mickey Spillane and there's like Man from U.N.C.L.E. novels and things like that. I love that shit. I've disciplined myself to actually read things without comic book panels again. And
yeah, I know, right?
Well, you laugh, and I'm but it's true. I mean, I got so used to reading comics that it was hard to get back in the practice of reading. But they're not long. I mean, anywhere from like 160 to 200 pages. But they're a lot of fun.
Okay, hitting the reject boxes. Thor number 375 and 376. Let me see if I can't remember this. Tony Hayes had 374. And 399 was Austin. I do believe that's it. And do I have this right? And then Jim had the rest. Issue number 408, 409, 402, 384, 379, and 376. Now, don't be worried if I got that wrong because I already wrote the books based on what I have written down and what you guys said on the. Okay. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. If somebody says, what are some of the best series that was released this century, this book is one of them. That is, of course, in the 2000s and the 2010s and now the 20s. But I'll guarantee you that this book will be on a list. So have read it. It is a good time to give it a try. All righty, gang. We have Gotham Central, issue number 2. And we have Gotham Central, issue number 3. And here is Gotham Central, issue number 4. We have issue number, we're going to take a little jump here, 26. And issue number 28. Here is issue number 29. Now we've got number 30. Just a skip this time. Not a big jump, but 34 with the Teen Titans. And then we have issue number 35. And finally, issue number 37. Bidding begins at $2 each as soon as I get that go for lot 17.
Okay, I'm going to agree with you. It was a very underrated series. Greg Rucka, back when he was a good writer without, you got to hold your breath when you read him now. And I'm going to agree with Tony Hayes. The Ken Burns baseball documentary is fascinating. The only knock on it is, it's not your job to apologize for, how long it took to integrate the sport. But, other than that, it was, very, very well done.
Yeah, I liked it. I saw that a while back.
What, the baseball documentary?
Trusty is saying he's not kidding. Yeah, Gotham is brilliant. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not tried this, just get the lot. It is worth the $20.
No, when you were watching the early
episodes,
what?
I've got a lot of. Say again.
When you were watching the early episodes of that documentary, were you going, man, where's the footage? Because you're so used to everything being on film now.
A little bit, yeah. Yep. I got to admit, I'm always like, what, you don't have video? And then you realize it's a Civil War documentary? Yeah.
Shit, I'll be
at the first trade of Gotham Central. I need to start that one.
I'll be at a game and there'll be some kind of play that, looks controversial, and I'm wondering where the instant replay is. So it's live.
Yeah, you would think they would have that.
No, I'm expecting.
You would think they would have. Yeah.
Well, high school game probably.
Oh,
not.
right in front of you, like Like
Yes.
it rewinds. Okay.
Because you're sitting at home, you get to see it all the time.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I do have a lot of books left to show you guys, so I'm gonna make an offer. I'm gonna put up the 1 minute warning, and I'm gonna have the 60 seconds running. I'm gonna put up when the 60 seconds is done, the offer's off the table. But here you go. This is a great series at $20, which is what I'm asking for. But I think it's an even better series at $15. All right, 25% off, gang. See if anybody takes it. We got 60 seconds. See if anybody takes the deal. All of a sudden, I'm the home shopping network, honey.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, I know. He's a good boy. Yeah. It is kind of funny how we expect all the information at our fingertips all the time. That's one thing I wonder about. When people are like, I would love to go back in time to the 1980s. Would you? I mean, there's a lot I would love to experience again, but I don't know. There is something. Having the internet is really cool.
I will answer that question.
Okay.
As long as the knowledge that I had accrued in the interim was gone.
Uh-huh.
Because if you put me back in the 80s, knowing there was a thing called the internet and not being able to access it, that would drive me nuts. But the 80s, like I said, it's easy for me to say because that was the decade of my 20s. That's my favorite decade of my life. And not a second one comes close. Because you could still disappear if you wanted to, but you still had, you walked into a house, or you walked into a building, it has air conditioning. Everybody had it by the 80s. And like I said, I didn't have it as a small child. Sucked. Had it from like 10 up, but my 7, 8, and 9 years were hot as balls. But but yeah, I said, because you had the we had cars we could drive around, and most kids had cars. Part-time jobs for kids were easy to come by. So we had spending money, and there was always somebody willing to go into the liquor store and buy your beer for you. Great music, great movies. Yeah, I would go back in a heartbeat.
One thing I thought about that not a lot of people think about this, because you bring up the movies, but the thing is you loved them when they came out, but you would go back in time to movies that you've been watching for 40 years. Everybody's going to watch Ghostbusters, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, greatest thing ever. And you'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah, uh-huh. Or they'll be wondering why you're quoting it, even though it's brand new.
Well, like I said,
my
knowledge would have to be.
There's a lot of stuff.
So my knowledge would be there. I said that's my condition. That I don't know what what I've lived through since then. Otherwise, I wouldn't go back.
The good thing is if you have retained your knowledge, is you now know how to invest in it, because you know what wins and what loses, and you know not to go with Bernie Madoff. All righty, gang. Still in the $2. Here we have Beowulf issue number 2, and we have Stalker issue number 1, and here we have Conan King Size Annual number 6, and we have Tarzan issue number 22, and John Carter Warlord of Mars issue number 16. And at F, we have issue number 28 of Kull the Conqueror. There you go. And then we have Kull the Conqueror, issue number 1. And that's the double size. And here is issue number 2 of the double size. And then we have Kull the Conqueror, issue number 1. And Kull the Conqueror issue. Actually, I think it goes here. That's there. And this is issue number 9. I do believe those. Nope. That's actually way over here, isn't it? It's 35. That's 25. There we go. Okay. Now we are set. Bidding begins at $2 each. Let me get the go for lot 18. Go for lot 18.
Tony, I'm sure that was a blast. I said 2 greatest pitchers of my lifetime. And that includes Bob Gibson, Juan Marichal. I don't count Sandy Koufax because he retired when I was 4. But Maddox Clemens, that had been one hell of a matchup to watch, even though they were both at the tail end of their careers by then. And Greg Maddux probably wouldn't even be able to. Greg Maddux probably wouldn't make it today because he doesn't throw 100 miles an hour.
And it's Snowblind. 2 on A. I have issue 1 of this, says Austin. Alrighty, we got Beowulf, number 2, with Austin at 2. Cool. And Tony says 2 on B, which is Stalker number 1.
That's Steve Ditko, inked by Wally Wood.
Oh, that's sweet. That's some. That's pedigree.
Yeah, Wally Wood actually managed to make Ditko look decent. And by 1975, that was no easy task.
You think Ditko let himself go, huh?
Well, I don't think Ditko was ever a great artist, but he was a great storyteller because he couldn't draw people, in my opinion.
And Tony says 2 on C and D, which is the King Size Conan and the Tarzan. 6 and Tarzan.
I've got 2 500-page hardcovers of Stan Lee and Steve Ditko stories.
Yeah.
And every man that Ditko drew either looked like Norman Osborn, J. Jonah Jameson, or Peter Parker. He didn't have a 4.
It's the John Byrne effect.
Worse. But they are 2 of the most enjoyable. They're all little 5-page sci-fi suspense stories. Yeah, most of them are. I think I showed them to you. They're the blue hardcovers in that side room. And unfortunately, we brought them in to the store when I was working there, and I just waited a year for them to not sell, and they sold them to me for cost. But I knew it was either going to be me or this friend of mine that there was not yet, unless my friend George found them, but he didn't, and because I said nobody cares about that shit anymore, unfortunately. Or not enough, anyway.
Alrighty. And right now, there is no love for John Carter, Warlord of Mars, or any of the Cole the
except for there's a bid on John Carter now.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
But other than that bid, there is no love for it.
No love for it at all. Other than the bid.
Yes.
John Carter, number 16, to Tony Hayes at 2. Alrighty. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All righty. Let's give that number 9 for free. Why not? Get the bottom row for $8. And I'll put up that 1-minute warning thing again, and we can move on to the next. There we go. See if anybody wants the bottom row for $8 instead of $10. Because the top row is done, man. The dishes are done, man.
Couches,
already.
Recliners. And this furball's favorite place to sleep now is on the top of the couch.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly. We have a cat who he loves sleeping on the comic book boxes. But I threw my sweatshirt. Gail got me my sweatshirt for me because I was in shorts and everything, and little t-shirt. It was a little bit cool, but I didn't think it was that cold. So I threw my sweatshirt into a box, and that has been his bed now. He has decided, you know what? I'm going to make this guy sneeze.
Well, that cat loves you. He's you know, he wants to be close to your scent. Because whenever I
you know what?
I'll throw a shirt on the edge of the sofa or on the seat of the sofa, and she'll make that her bed. But I've noticed about cats is they change locations of their like favorite places. Because places that she used to sleep on all the time, she doesn't go to anymore. Like right now, there's a chair in the kitchen with a cushion. She sleeps on that half the day and loves the top of this couch. But yeah, I said, it used to be the recliner and the sofa. So I said, I have no idea what makes them tick. They're fascinating little oddballs.
Yeah. Oh, Tony Hayes asks, can I use my purchases from E like a tax write-off for 2025? Tony, I believe if it will get you to buy more comics, then yes. But I'm not an accountant, so just go with God. All right, let's get the stop. Nobody wanted the bottom row. All right. There we go. They are no love for the call. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy. And we had Beowulf of Austin, and I do believe it was Tony Hayes that got the Conan, the Stalker, the Tarzan, and the John Carter. All righty, cool. It is anyhow. It's been like this for weeks, but we're running neck and neck. All right, last $2 lot of the evening, and then I've got some really cool $1 books as well. This is Adventure Comics number 522, starring the Legion of Superheroes. Oh, look, star. A little bit overly drawn, but okay. And while I'm saying Dawn Star, there's Phantom Girl, but yeah. All right, next up we have issue number 527. These are all with, I do believe there's Superboy and Legion of Superheroes stories in here. 528. And then we move on to some JSA. Here's issue number 2. This is James Woodson. Bernie, he just knocked the headphones off my head. Then we have issue number 17. All right. And we have issue number 45. Here's issue number 46. Number 51. Number 53. And then we have All-Star Squadron issue number 22. All right. Bidding begins at $2 each as I get the go for lot 18, was it? 19. Okay, 19. All righty. Go for lot 19. If you guys don't mind, I do have more than 20 books, book lots here. And I got some good $1 books. I do.
Whatever trick you use to get your mic back, you might want to do it because nothing's coming through.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
All right, kids. Looks like we're on our own for a bit. Tigers just took a 3-2 lead, so I'm getting cranky. Tony, is yard lions another word for cats? I've never heard that. Ah. So do you have specific dinner times for them? I just guess it's easier with one. I just bowl's empty, I fill it. Trust her not to overeat, which she doesn't appear to ever do. Except for now, the one treats that she had, she throws up every time I give them to her, so I can't do that anymore. So it's gonna be a pretty boring diet. Same, she'll eat carpet lint, but she won't eat like a potato chip hits the floor. I always found that kind of weird. She likes the salt. She'll like lick the salt off my fingers, but she won't eat the food I was eating to get to that. To get the salt on them. Are we back?
We are back, and Tony Hayes has 2 on F, G, and H, which is the 45, 46, and 51. Alrighty, JSA 45.
I liked about this, other than JSAs are great, but when DC revived Adventure Comics, they went back to the original. They started with like number 1, but almost immediately they reverted back to the old numbers, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. Like I said, it is a really good story. Is Jim here? I wonder if Jim is still here, because I do have some really cool dollar books, but I think they are people who like old comics dollar books, because there's a lot of 1980s independent comic books coming out. Alrighty, but as far as our usual 20 lots, we are just about done. This is lot number 19, so technically I only have one more lot to go, but I've got more if y'all don't mind hanging out, but that is up to you guys. Alrighty, we have F, G, and H. I am recommending A, B, and C very highly. And of course, number 2. I mean, it's JSA. You get an early number right there. It's got Starman and Stargirl in it. All right. Now, this is a series I do have. I have all of the omnibus for. There's 3 of them, and it is a good series from beginning to end. Alrighty, you know what? That was 11:53. It's 11:57. Let me get the stop. Alrighty. And we will move on. All right. I'm going to put something up that you can recommend here. Alrighty, so Tony Hayes has issue number 45, 46, and 51. And the others hit the reject box.
Well, I certainly recommend JSA. It's the best DC series of the 2000s.
Yeah. All right, let me change the pricing. We're back to dollar books. And here we go. There we go. And let's see. All righty, gang. Next up, we have Adventures of the Outsiders. Here's issue number 33. And we have issue number 34. 35. Ooh, that's a bad guy. And then we have 36, 37. We have issue number 38. Adventures of the Outsiders, issue number 39. And we have issue number 40. And issue number 41. And issue number 42. All righty, complete run of issues number 33 to 42. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get that go for lot 20.
So
Go for lot 20.
this is something that the modern comic kids wouldn't be able to fathom. Here's an example of a comic book that took Batman out to try to help sales.
Really? Yeah, that's true.
Think
He
about
was
that.
that comic was dying. His comics were dying. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was that, but I think
the movie saved him.
But I think that's interesting. You'd never see that today.
Oh hell no! I mean, that's all DC does now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not literally, but they do put Batman in everything they can.
Well, Batman. It wasn't like
All
Batman
right.
wasn't selling, but it. Come on, Cal. You hit 60 during the season. How about one here tonight?
Hey, MK, what's up? Tony Hayes says $1 on the lot. All righty. Good call, Tony. I'm just going to put outsider lot. What was it? 33 to 42.
Son of a bitch.
Tony Hayes, $10. And you know what? Let's just make it a claim. There you go. And so we could move on and see other things. All righty. And the Adventures of the Outside, the entire lot goes to Tony. And this is issues number 33 to 42. Okay, cool. Hooah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, you remember how we were talking about First Comics put out some good books? Here's one because I never read it. This is Warp, issue number 2. And here is issue number 3. We have issue number 4. Here's issue number 5. Number 6. Not a complete run then, but we do have issue number 7. There's number 8, 9. Oh, no, once again, 10. We have issue number 11 and issue number 12. And we're ending this one with issue number 13. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get that go for 21. Have you ever read this one? Have you ever even heard of this one?
Yeah. It was very early first. I think it might have even character might have originated with Pacific, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really remember much about it though, to be honest. But I look at it,
Hey! The professor is in.
And that
Hello?
is.
Pixel?
Oh.
Okay, well, Pixel's here. Yeah. All righty. So he started off in Pacific with
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh. All righty. Oh, Nightwing, what's up? Hey, everyone. That would be interesting to see, Tony. They make up 2 to 3 the most popular. Okay, what are we? Sorry, MK, not Tony. Okay, he's saying, I wonder how much money DC and would lose if Batman, Spider-Man ever got canceled. Do you think they could survive without them? Like if they stopped publishing Batman and Spider-Man, would DC Comics survive without them? Well, I think of the two of them, DC would do better because they still have Superman and Wonder Woman. But I do think that might actually make DC Comics stop and Marvel Comics stop producing comics and just go on ahead and use the IP.
Speaking of, I guess they announced that there's going to be a Superman Spider-Man.
Did they announce a movie?
No.
Or a comic?
Comic. I guess could be one of their crossovers because it's the first time in 45 years.
Okay.
Because the sequel was in 1980.
Wow.
Pixel. That would have been great news at one point, but I shudder to think they'll do it. So.
Uh-huh. Well, did you read Deadpool Batman?
God, no.
You lucky sumbitch. I did. I did. I don't know why. I had a moment of weakness and I picked up a new comic and it reminded me why I'm not reading new comics. All righty, I'm going to put the stop here. Nobody's interested in work. All right. Pixel, are you home? All right. For a little bit, I thought I heard his background. All right. Let me get these down. 1, 2, 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. I think that was actually the quote. There we go. And this goes to the rejects. Well, I tried something new. All right, here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Continuing the something new, we have Ultraverse Hard Case, issue number 1. I highly recommend the Ultraverse, ladies and gentlemen. Here is solution number 1. But then, oh wait, I don't even know what this is or why I got it. But it's called Negation, issue number 1 from CrossGen. All right, then we have from Comico. This is called Death Watch 2000 Armor. That's issue number 1, and it is shiny. Alrighty, and finally, for the top row, we have issue 2 of Mars Attacks from First Comics, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, and then we have issue number 3. And we have issue number 4. And here is issue number 5. And we have issue number, what is this? This is 6, I want to say. Okay. I can't read the number. And issue number 8. All righty. Bidding begins at $1 each. Whoops. As soon as I get that go for lot number 22, and Pixel dropped out again.
Obviously, that's not Mars Attacks. That was just a little play on words in the one issue. And it's continuity comics.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, continuity. Okay, yeah. Not Comico. Gotcha. All right. I was wondering what you were talking about on that one. That is number 22. All righty, here we go. What do we got? Rhaegar saying, I have returned. And then we have Nightwing saying, only remember when they had their crossover fighting each other and eventually combined the worlds where they had the readers vote. Oh, that was the Marvel versus DC thing. Yep. Oh, Tony Hayes said $1 for the warp lot. All righty. Let me get those out of the reject box. All right. And one more time, hello to Professor Pixel.
Am I real this time?
You are real this time.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
I'm pretty sure you're still a fragment of my imagination.
You know, that's likely.
He's got some leftover issues from the 80s, 90s.
It threw me for a second when he said the professor's here. I go, wait a second. According to Dr. Silver Age, I've been here for hours.
Ah,
You have been.
Yes.
okay then. Alrighty. How are you doing, Professor?
I'm okay. You know, I just got home from my cousin's wedding, and I saw that y'all were still going, so I figured, well, you know, might as well just pop in, see how it's going.
Yeah, I have a few extra lots tonight, and I'm thankful everybody has okay with it. Excuse me.
Nobody said we're okay with it.
I don't know where you got that.
We're here
Alrighty,
for it,
okay,
but nobody
okay.
said we're okay with it.
Gotcha. Alrighty, and let's see. So far, so no go.
I'm watching a game from the Atlantic Coast Conference. You with me so far? Atlantic Coast Conference.
Okay.
Guess where the game's being played?
Where?
California, of course.
Oh, okay.
Because where else would you expect to find a team from the Atlantic Coast Conference?
The Atlantic Coast. What the f is wrong with this planet?
I don't know. Why does the Big Ten have 19 teams? This is college math, I guess.
Yep. All right, let's get the 1 minute warning. So far, no love for Mars Attacks or any of the independent comic books on the top row. All right, we get the 1 minute warning. Boom, boom.
Hey, Pixel.
Hi, Brain.
Do you miss the Mac not playing on Tuesday nights as much as I do?
The Mac.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Gee,
All right.
I get kind of like I would be when you guys are talking about Muppets number 12 and 13.
Listen, we had a good time the other night. We never acted like you should know. Even
Yeah,
though
it was a fun time. I like talking about those movies.
This Wednesday, are we going to do songs? Is that the plan?
Well, I'm not promising anything, but yes, I would like to make it. But so long as everything is in our favor.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm pretty much ready to go at a drop of a hat after.
Oh, by the way, I made a
week.
mistake. Now we were going to do a big. I mentioned how we were going to do a big bracket fight, but we just got done with season 15. We're going into season 16. So I was a season ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
You're saying you hyped us all up for nothing?
What's up?
You hyped us all up for nothing?
What a bunch of bullshit.
I know. We got one more.
Alicia?
Yeah. All righty, kids. Next up, we have Crossfire, issue number 2.
Are we not doing brackets tomorrow?
We have.
That's bullshit.
Issue number 3. Here is Fire issue number 4. And Crossfire issue number 5. Next up, we have Dynamo Joe issue number 13. And we have Dynamo Joe issue number 11. And here is issue number 9. Dynamite Joe issue number 6. Dynamo Joe issue number 3. And issue number 2. Bidding begins at $1 each. As soon as I get that, go for lot number 23.
Okay, kids. Crossfire is a book about a guy, this villain, Crossfire, who gets killed, and a good guy takes over the mantle, and then sometimes has to deal with the repercussions of the fact that the guy before him was a bad guy. And then he had a relationship going with Rainbow from the DNA Agents.
Oh, that's always nice.
I actually like Crossfire a lot because there are a lot of like murder mysteries and things like that. It was oh God, what's the name? Mark Evanier and Dan Spiegel. It's good, fun. Dynamo Joe, if I'm not mistaken, was a kid in his. I know it was a giant robot. It's one of those books I know I read at one point, but don't really remember that much about.
Was it a robot or a mech suit?
Probably a mech suit. I don't know. I know. So I said, you offer me a first comic for $1, I'm taking it. So get out there and get these books. Right,
There you
Coco.
go. And right here we have 10. I'll tell you what. I'll do this with any of these dollar lots. Take the lot for 25% off. Tony Hayes, you put that up there. I'll give you a little bit if you want to do the deal. Take the lot for 15, 25% off.
Wow! So you can buy all of them for 10, or you can get the lot for 15.
Wait, yeah, okay, $7.50. Yeah, I don't know. I was still thinking $2, but there you go. Yes,
been a rough night. The math trough tonight, Pixel.
It has,
Man.
It has. Yeah. So you want to add $3.50 to that, Tony, and get everything? There we go. All righty. And with that, I'm just going to let me write it down on this page here, and then I'm going to hit that stop. All righty. And we have, let's see, Crossfire, Dynamo Joe at $7.50.
Tony took you up on it.
All right. But I will offer that to all the dollar lots coming up here. Okie dokies, kids. Woo. This was one of my brother's favorites coming up. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gang. I brought these from some of these from my booth, so they have stickers on them. Here's Flash Gordon, issue number 2 from DC, Flash. And then we have Curse of the Brimstone, issue number 2 from. No, that's Brimstone. Oh, him. Okay. And then we have issue number 3 of Curse of the Brimstone. Next up, we have issue number 8. And then Doc Samson, number 1. There you go. And then we have Myth Adventures. We have issue number 7. My brother would swear by, what's his name, Folio. Here is issue number 8. Here is issue number 9. Issue number 10. And then from some company called LP, we have Codename Danger, issue number 4. All righty, bidding begins at $1 each. Once again, if you get the entire lot, I will do $7.50. Okay, let me get the go for lot 24. We used to do 30 lots. You remember way back then?
Yeah, we also didn't used to be old. Codename Danger.
Yeah, that's true.
Published by a company called Lodestone. There's 4 issues. It's actually pretty good spy stuff.
All right. Flash on. He's the savior of the universe. Didn't Stan Winston do the effects for American? Was it Stan Winston? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yes. All righty. Who's the other creature guy? I'm kind of blinking out here.
Ray Harryhausen.
Well, it was a little bit before Stan Winston's time, but yeah.
Remember the Curse of the Brimstone? That was done by that guy that we all hated because he turned on Donald DeLay.
Tan or Jordan?
Justin Jordan. He was one of the early comic book pros with TDS, going back to the first term.
Let's see. My buddy, I got the Justice League for Enjoyment Brimstone. I was reading Damage and the Terrifics. You know what the funny thing is? I did not like Silencer when I first read it, and it just turned out to be one of my favorite. Damage I love. Terrifics was the best. But I also like Brimstone. The one that I had a little trouble with was the New Challengers and what were they called? The Immortals? I think those were the others. You know, they were okay. It's just they didn't grab me like the other titles did. There's the creature guy who did Jason's special effects. I forget the name. Italian guy, Lucio Felucci. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Pixel, you want me to remind you
so I'm gonna
that there's a 9:30 football game tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you did.
It anyway. Oh, are you saying you're not going to be there for the second reading?
No, not 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, I'll be at work.
Where working is a pleasure.
What time do you have to report to the mothership tomorrow?
9:00 in the morning.
So I don't know how full service Publix is because I didn't even get so much as a fuck you for applying back from them. But do they sell like appliances and shit like that, or is it just groceries?
It's mostly groceries. Mostly groceries. Like there are a couple things, but there's nobody trying.
Did I say his name?
Washer.
And by the
MK,
way,
did I say his name wrong? Lucio Fulci?
You said Felucci,
what did I say?
think, first time. I think you added a
Yeah, Fulci. I said too many. Yeah.
Yeah, the assessment test they give with different store situations, really freaking moronic.
We got stopped.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, did you not have to do that when you applied?
So, when you applied online,
yeah, they had like these 30 different situations. Like the customer wants to buy something for something, but the store is out of it. What do you suggest? Like one of the things is you pull out a revolver and empty it into them. One of them, refer them to another department.
no, not that I can recall. Though with that, I believe that's mostly trying to judge.
Alrighty, you've actually only got his cat.
Let me.
Here's Captain Adam number 2. And we have Captain Adam number 4. Only 2 lots left. Captain Adam number 6. And we have Captain Adam number 5. Actually, alrighty. There we go. And we have Captain Adam number 7. Next up, we have issue number 8. Here is issue number 9. And we have issue number 11. Number 14, and number 20. Bidding begins at $1 each. As soon as I think this is number 25. There's one more after this. Alrighty. There we go. Oh no, I think we're talking about 2 different guys. Haha, the guy who did the makeup for Friday the 13th, the mini, Tom Savini. Yeah, that's Tom Savini. Those application questions are so infuriating. I couldn't get a job at Blockbuster because I was a heroin addict. Because I went through and I was answering their questions and it was straight down. Yes. And then it asked me, have you ever been arrested for heroin possession. Yes. Oh no! And I was like, no, wait. Can I go back in it? How I don't do drugs. I definitely wouldn't do here. And no,
you got to.
And I went back and tried out. Yeah, I could never get a job at Blockbuster after that.
Yeah. That's one of those things. They're trying to make sure you're paying attention.
All that digital shit.
They're trying to make sure. That
I guess so, but
yeah,
they're trying to make sure I'm not a heroin addict. I guess
that too.
I met Tom Savini. He was really cool. So start having. You're applying for a retail job, but they ask you questions like the FBI. Yeah. Like I said, I just want it to be a let's go in, talk, and hand heroin team. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. It's 11:24, 12:24. And when did I start this? I started this at 12:03. We'll give it one more minute, and then I'm taking these down. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on all these dollar lots, take the lot for $7.50. Take the lot for 25% off. Tony says 8 for the lot. Okay. Alrighty, and Cap Adam lot. And that's okay, and that would be 9, 10, and there you go. Okay. Alrighty, I'm just gonna put the stop up, and we'll get the last lot of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And we were just talking about the next book a couple of nights ago. Here you go. Tony Hayes has the lot. There we go. Boom, bum, bum. Oh. Righty. And ladies and gentlemen,
is he roboting?
And we have firearm issue number 4.
Yeah, it's happened a lot tonight.
Here is firearm issue number 5. Firearm issue number 6. And issue number 7. Here is issue number 8. Issue number 10. We have firearm issue number 12 and issue number 13. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get to go for lot 26. The last lot of the night, kids. All right. Yeah, you were talking about this one the other day, Eric. So I figured I would grab it from my booth.
Yeah, they had a recurring villain named Rafferty. And there was like a side plot where there's this character that could turn into iron, and Rafferty had stabbed him fatally as he was turning, and he was safe until he turned back, and finally he just decided he didn't want to be stuck in that form and live like that, so he allowed himself to turn human and died. Pretty cold.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, Tony just ended the auction here. Firearm lot.
It's pretty dark. I'm pretty depressed now. I think I'm just going to leave you. Goodbye, everybody.
Tony, considering the number of books you got, this is a great deal tonight. Alrighty. Let me get these down for him. Okay, Miracle Squad and Firearm to Tony at 8. There we are.
Yeah. It was a heroic effort on my part, but I failed to not eat the whole can of Pringles.
You what?
So it was a heroic effort on my part, but I failed in my quest to not eat the entire can of Pringles.
Oh my food is turned.
I made progress.
Usually-
I put the lid back on it twice.
I love spicy food, but I got the chili lime hot stuff, and it through my tongue. It was harsh. I've never had that happen before. Alrighty, I think it's the olives actually. I had a whole bunch of olives, and I think that was the problem. A lot of acid. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, hello kids. How are you? And let me bring up my more handsome co-hosts.
For old time's sake.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
My eyes.
Right. Okay, Tony Hayes had Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 9. These are all $1 books. Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 9 and number 10. Then Black Hood number 5 and 6. Blue Devil number 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Blue Devil number 26, no charge. Let's see. Then we had, $2 books. Team America 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Warlord number 2 was in the $3. And then we have more $2 books. Warlord number 9, 13, 14, Annual 1, 2, and 3. And then Conan 20 and 36. And then Thor 374, JSA 45, 46, and 51. And then for the $1 books again, you had the Outsiders lot, which was 33 through 42 at $10. The Warp lot, it was $10. And Crossfire Dynamo lot was when I started doing the deal, and that was $7.50. And then the Captain Atom lot was $7.50, and the Firearm lot was $8. And this is a subtotal of $88. Alrighty. And I know I've got some from last week, the week before. Give it a little bit, and I'll come up. Well, I'm going to be working on trying to get everybody's books sorted, and I'll send you a total for the shipping and everything. Austin had Warlord number 3 at 3, Ms. Marvel number 20 at 10, Warlord number 10 and 11 at 2 each, and Thor 399 at $2, and that is a subtotal of 19. And I know you paid before the move, so I've got I'll just throw them in as much as I can with those books. Dark Admiral had JLA 75 for $50, and then Jim had New Warriors number 32, the annual number 2, 73 and 74 for $1 each. Unknown Soldier 257 for $2, and these are all $2 books. Supergirl Legion of Superheroes 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34, and then $3 books. Legion of Superheroes 284, New Teen Titans number 3, and Thor 332. Little Lotto, I believe it was 117 for $5. Adventure Comics number 347 for $10, and Thor 408, 409, 402, 384, 379, 378 for $2 each, and I've got $58 for you, sir. All right. No, I don't have $58 for you. I've got the price. That's the price. So I'm asking you to have $58 for me. All righty then. Black Spiders had New Warriors 12 and 13 for $1 each, so that's a subtotal of 2, and I will get the total for the shipping of everything I'm holding. Trusty Sidekick had Magnus versus Nexus 1 and 2 for $5. All righty. And then Jay had the 10 book Badger lot at $10. And then Hawkman number 8 for $2, Superboy 3 for $3, and Legion of Superheroes 1 for $5, for a subtotal of 20, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would still be in the envelope. So if you want me to ship them, $30 for Jay. All righty. And that is that. All righty. Thank you very much. And once again, and I am really aiming this at you, Tony, because you're the one that's done this before. Don't forget the 100 gets you 150. And there you go. All right. Cool. That is that. That was pretty cool. We got done 12:30. A lot of books sold. I'm in a good mood.
Very good.
All righty. Yeah.
Better than you in a bad mood.
Yeah. if you can pay tonight, please pay tonight, because I am trying to get books for the auction. I'm going to a comic show tomorrow where I can make deals to get, instead of buying individual books like I've been doing, I can actually make deals on boxes of books. I'm sorry, little man. I didn't mean to elbow you. I elbowed him off the chair. I apologize. Okay, now he's doing his coughing thing. I love you. Because he wants to make sure we're on good terms. We are on good terms. It's okay. It's okay. Jackson is saying, hi, it's Pixel. You know what? It is.
It is.
Hi. Is Pixel. It really is, yeah. That is really cool. Unfortunately, Austin, weren't you the one with the Ms. Marvel? I've got you down for it. Was that Tony Hayes? But yeah, I have you down for the Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel is killer. Oh, great. Now it fixes itself. I was actually exactly where I needed to be on that. Okay. Okay. No, come bring back the chat. Nope, can't get to the chat.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to see, because I do have Austin down for the Ms. Marvel. Okay.
Pixel, are you reading with us tomorrow?
I am. I have to work until like 7, so I'm missing the Extreme Movie Show, but then I'm coming back and told the frog that I'll be here for the readings.
We need a Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Yes.
Huh.
I too love Spider-Man. Even though we're
Yeah, I have you down. That's why I have you down for the Ms. Marvel there, Austin. I went back and you're the one. So do you not want it?
Itch.
still the one.
Your sister's a bitch. That's fine.
We're still having fun. You're still the one.
Yeah, it was issue number 20, the first appearance of the Warbird suit. Yeah. Let's see. Usually I'm in a good mood means he's optimistic, but also in a desperate situation. Glad this one. Yeah. That's basically it. It's not a desperate situation. I mean, we'll survive. It's not a situation. It's one of those things where it's just a bunch. That's all. Yeah. And I'm back. Okay, there we go.
Hi, back. I'm Pixel.
So what do we have going on? Nice to meet you, Pixel. Tomorrow is supposed to be the first of the next season, where we're going to be doing martial arts covers. I would love to do that, but I'm gonna plan on doing that. I may be really, really tired. That's all, because coming back from the thing, I'd have time to take a nap. You should be good. Oh, you clipped me? What the heck? Yeah, I think it's time for little man to go to bed. Yeah, it's time for you to go to your room.
Morning man.
Remember when AB? Okay. Remember when ABC used the "Still the One"? Yes, I do. I remember that. I also remember when there was a Bumblebee Tuna song that actually sounded good, as well as the what was that? The Coca-Cola. I like to teach the world to sing. But Bumblebee Tuna had a song that was better than, and it's just I love Bumblebee, Bumblebee Tuna, and it was sung with heart. It was like they went hard on that song, more so than they actually needed to. How about you, Eric? Is there an old nostalgic comic book song that you remember from days o' yore?
No.
Oh, alrighty. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, join us tomorrow night, 10:30 for another cover ranking. And gee, what else do we have going on? You guys have book readings before that, right?
Yes, at 8:00 tomorrow on the Geeky Puppet. You can find Puppeteen and Friends reading you something. We're not sure what. And then also at 9:15 or something like that.
All right.
Be on the lookout. They'll be up soon, I'm sure. The frog went
Well,
up.
Okay, and with
we've
that,
just been doing one reading tonight or lately.
Oh, then maybe it's just one. You'll find out, like we will. Gonna eat a pickled egg now, so don't ask me.
all right.
Is it a delicious one?
Okay, and with that, guys,
See.
thank you very, very much for watching. You kids have a great night. Enjoy. All right.
Good night, kids.
Cool.